to soon start our I guess D&D campaign tonight. We're going to be short a lot of people as we're going to a major dungeon. FML. Yeah. So who knows what's gonna happen? But I'm kind of sad and disappointed that we're not like all playing together. A bunch of people had to back out like last moment. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some water and something else to drink. Just very disappointing. Alright. Turned. Hi. Need a burrito. You pee on your little toy, little girl. I guess I got in here too early. Figured everybody else. Oh, there's somebody else.
No, don't lie to me.
I literally said I feel like I got in here too early. Maybe somebody else.
I was playing some ARAM with Will and Joe. So,
Will?
yeah, my friend Will. We used to play well together in League.
Yas.
It's pretty badass warrior back in the day.
I'll tell you what, ain't badass.
Yeah. So what is it? Just basically us three and
Whatever class
And
you
then
want.
I'll play as I'll play as an NPC. So during combat and everything, I'll make checks and all that. Y'all decide which one you want. Dan's vote was for Brinley's character, Wizliz, the warlock.
yeah.
Not
There's
necessarily a
also
vote.
there's also Sabil, the Eldritch Knight fighter, and Amara, the druid.
Yeah, I was thinking we may need some healing, so
Yeah.
I don't know if Wizliz can heal. I don't think she can though.
They can't, as far as I can tell.
I
I figured you might go
like,
to Mara.
Yeah, I feel like we might need some healing. We don't really have any self healing outside of like a full day cooldown kind of shit. So
Yeah, I only have so much.
it's just that's just my thought. We'll hear what's his face has to say about it, Jakey boy.
Mm-hmm.
Because we have basically what Amara and the fighter. Sabil. I mean, we got a lot of melee martial characters. To be fair, she does bring a good bit of damage, but like I feel like if we get like more than one fight, we're gonna be hurt. So at the same time, kind of need healing as well. I don't know.
I thought about that. I was like, well, we need some kind of range GPS. Hence why I thought that would be a good idea.
Yeah. Well, I have an oversized bow that's modified by my strength. I have ranged. As a matter of fact, I've used it several times, but I think I used it mainly when you weren't here. Like I shot some spiders with it in the cave and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'll have a couple of javelins, I think. That's all I got.
Yeah. Hey, javelins are good though. It's ranged. We got guns too, right? So, Clack,
You
clack.
grabbed guns.
I'm a paladin and I will deliver divine justice with this shotgun.
Mm-hmm.
Pray to my God or meet yours.
There you go.
I was thinking
Basically
like
it.
bullets should have like crosses on them or something.
Oh God, this got real anime on us. It's a magical blunderbuss that only shoots holy crosses dipped in the blood of a saint.
Jesus Christ, yes.
I still got 8 minutes, so I'm gonna grab something from the kitchen.
Yeah,
in
go
just a
ahead.
second. I will. I will. I'll do it.
And I'll just brush my beard until we start playing.
I've got some queso blanco in there, some puff corn, some orange slices. I even stopped and got me a vanilla Coke.
Man,
Wow.
you were having a good day today with food.
I know. I feel like fuck it. I'm gonna go all out.
You know I did.
Yeah. What are you doing, Kenny? What are you doing? Oh man, you look distressed. You don't like it when I put flea stuff on you, do you?
Oh,
Yeah, me neither. But I hate to see you scratch your face off too.
I'm lucky we don't have like any fleas here.
You do now. I just came to visit.
That is fair.
Damn.
Just kidding.
It can happen though. It really can.
It can, but it's unlikely. She doesn't really have any. Like I've seen like maybe one in the last like week or two. Like it's very, very rare that I ever see one. And I think the ones that she does get on her come from outside because we feed the outside kitty. And I'm pretty sure it's got fleas, you know. So I'm
Yeah.
sure like when they come up and wants pets, one or two jumps on it, it'll come in, and then I'll end up killing it, or it jumps off of her because she's medicated, right? I still treat her even though she doesn't really have them, so that she doesn't get them. It's preventative as well. So
Gotcha. Yeah. If I get any in my house, I have carpet everywhere and I'm fucked.
yeah, we got them. I don't know if it was something. I feel like it might have been our neighbors at one point that they've got a lot of animals too, and they had some that were going in and out. So I'm sure they had fleas, and like they came over here, I guess, and it got really bad for a while. We had to get like this salt stuff to put down on the ground. It was awful, but apparently it like dries them up when they touch it, and they could not touch it. So basically, whenever they touched the floor, they just died.
Yeah, it's
It's
Damn.
pretty
pretty.
awesome.
When I had Mr. Kitty, he kept getting fleas and stuff because I let him go in and out. There's this
Yeah.
chemical compound that you can get that will basically dissolve the chitin on their body, so they
Yeah.
will dry out too. That's spray
Yeah.
everywhere in the house.
That's pretty much what it was. Like, was it a powder?
No, it's a liquid. It's made to
Liquid.
kill all insects. Like all insects get nuked by this shit.
Let me just melt your exoskeleton.
Basically.
Before we start, I want to have that on my sword.
Oh, what?
I-
Oh yeah, that
I don't
bug
know.
killer stuff. Yeah.
Whatever that shit is in his little spray bottle.
I'll get it for you. I'll show you. It's a really concentrated mix. You have to mix it with water.
Gonna put that on your sword.
Mm-hmm.
You know, chop, chop, judo flip. Chop,
Actually,
chop,
I
chop.
don't want to put it on my sword. I want to put it in the basin of that special quiver that I bought. Remember?
Uh huh.
Called.
I'm gonna put that poison in there. That way, I can fuck them up. Just melt their exoskeleton.
Damn, dude. Too bad this isn't a bug invasion.
It will be today. Everything
Oh,
you say is a
shit.
zombie is going to be actually an arachnid.
Oh shit! I don't know if you'd want that.
Maybe not. I feel like zombies come in more than I would prepare to deal with arachnids.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, so you admit there are zombies. See that? See that, Dan? See that? See how he goes and fetches the duck? Oh, God. Does nobody know what that's from? I'm sure Ben probably
No,
doesn't.
I do not.
It was from Joe Dirt.
Oh, Joe Dirt. Oh
Yeah.
no.
Dan, do you know which part I'm talking about?
Say it again. I was trying to actually find this stuff.
It's like, you see that boy? You see how he goes and gets the duck?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You know, dude, and then he jumps up out of the water with the duck in
In his mouth. Yes. That movie's so random.
The duck is just sitting on the shore. I know. The dog is just chilling on the shore. That movie's the best because Kid Rock's in it. I'm gonna marry that girl. No, you're not. So funny.
So I think I found the product. It's like some kind of growth hormone or something like that. And I'm
Now
trying to.
you just killed the mood, Dan. I'm leaving.
It's interesting. I can't find like they have like a different bottle, but it's the same thing. The you'll see like the two valves on it, and like you only fill like the top one a certain amount. And you mix that a little bit of that with a shit ton of water. But it's some kind of insect growth hormone restrictor or something like that. I can't remember the name. But if you ever have fucking fleas, it's how you get rid of it. It's insect growth regulator. I can't find the product I bought back in the day. Oh, here we go. Finally found it. This shit will nuke anything to death. If you look at the bottles, they look the exact same. So if you guys ever have like issue with like spiders or fleas or anything like that, that stuff right there will kill everything, and it's safe for humans.
Okay.
It was really bad. It was the point where if you went to my parents' back bedroom, you would have like your legs just covered in fleas. Like you had white socks on, your socks were like
What
pepper
the
black.
fuck?
I'm telling you, it's really really bad, and that's how we got rid of it.
Well, I know that's where the bubonic plague is going to be next.
It's gone now, so yeah.
That's good.
You're not Jake. Go away.
Damn.
I'm being silly. Did Jake say he's gonna make it tonight?
Yeah.
Ready to level up? Want a ding?
Hey, everybody.
Howdy ho. Guess I can go ahead and put it on the main screen for streaming. I guess. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Phenomena. Do 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 do. Phenomena. Do do do.
I haven't heard somebody make that noise in a long time.
Now don't you start with that phenomena.
Mana.
Oh no. All right.
So Connor, you saw my backyard, right? Connor.
Yes, I saw how you set that shit on fire. How the hell did you do that?
By being lazy.
Ugh.
Hey, that just means that for the future, you'll have a lot better soil.
My shoes
all
are
that
stained.
charcoal.
I can hear my neighbors. She's stomping around
Damn.
right now.
Okay. But yeah, my shoes were stained black from out there trying to put it out.
Damn.
I like nearly lost my chicken coop, dude. I was like about to get fucking pissed off.
Were you grilling or something?
Not yet. At the time, I was just trying to get rid of some boxes so I didn't take up, space in my garbage can. I'm being lazy.
Mm.
I was like, yeah, okay.
Was a, like, burn warning or something. Sometimes, certain times during the year, it's not a good idea to burn trash.
Is there? You're not supposed to do it anyways. I was just doing it because I was being lazy. I was trying to like optimize my time because I was still washing dishes and getting ready for company to come over. Right?
Mm.
Yeah, fucked up badly.
Oh no.
It happens to the best of us.
I'm just happy I didn't burn my house down or the chicken coop down.
Oh, you have chickens?
No, I'm about to. Like, I have the chicken coop in my backyard, and I'm literally in the process of getting everything ready. I'm getting silky chickens, by the way. I want some silky chickens. I just need to finish fencing in my
I
house.
love chickens. My mom has 3 chickens.
Yeah, I like to have fresh eggs.
It's nice. I don't have to pay for them. Also, if I randomly suddenly like drop off of the call, it's because my phone is dying. But I currently have May on my lap, so I can't get up to get my charger at the moment.
You totally can. You just choose not to.
No, I can't do that to her.
Mhm.
Once the
Cannot.
cat sits, getting up is illegal.
You should know that, Dan.
No, my cat has understanding.
May will look at me like I just committed a serious crime if I get up right now.
That's what I'm saying. We have an understanding. She'll get pissed off at me. Then an hour later, she's back. It's okay.
It feels nice right now though, because I don't feel good. She's making me feel better.
Mm.
I literally slept in until almost 1 o'clock. I never sleep in.
Damn.
That's about the time I start cooking dinner.
Yeah, normally I get up at like 7 or 8. So, like naturally, I don't set an alarm or anything. So it's very weird for me to wake up afternoon.
Body's exhausted.
Yeah, it's probably why I don't feel good too. Sometimes it can happen. I tried having you guys on my PC, but I couldn't hear you through the Discord on my PC, so I opened it on my phone. Yeah, that's why I was on there and then off for a moment and then back on.
You probably just need to change your default audio device. So if it's connected to a monitor, or like a TV rather, you just have the sound go through it, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know, because I've watched like YouTube and stuff before. Hi, mate. I'm sorry my leg wasn't comfortable the way it was.
So yeah, Discord's not set up for that outbound device. All you gotta do is change it.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize it was something as simple as that. Hi, May. Why is she always stomping? Don't bite me.
Okay, someone needs to go ahead and call Jake and strangle him because he's late.
Don't
We
bite
normally
me.
start a little bit into it. I sent him a message.
Yeah. I am not going to sleep again. I've already slept so much today. If you're gonna bite me, I'm gonna make you get up. You have to be nice.
Push your
Grumpy
talk.
girl.
Push your talk do this for a reason.
Why are you being a brat? Huh?
Let's see, dirt.
Be nice.
You're breaking my emergency. Stop it.
Ain't even started yet.
When we start, I'll mute myself so y'all don't hear me talking to the cat. I'm just listening in tonight anyway. I don't really want to be using my voice that much. My throat feels like I swallowed glass.
Ouchie.
It's not as bad as it was this morning though, but that's also because I took medication. I slept so much. Got up at like 1 and then went back to sleep at like 3 o'clock because I felt shitty and then woke up at 6:30. Hey. Demean me. No being spicy. Why are we making? Hmm? What?
I'm going to lower the microphone.
Excuse me. Why were we sending things about fleas in the group chat?
Because I can.
Okay, fair.
It was damn weird. Cause damn, Daniel.
Oh, Dan, be careful. Some stuff that's made for dogs for fleas you cannot use on cats.
I don't know what you're talking about. You don't know the context of this conversation, and it's to kill like any kind of insect.
No, I know. I'm just saying don't use it on your cat. It can like be really bad for them. I wasn't trying to be telling you what to do. I was just saying it's not safe for cats.
Let me move this. Wood.
Yeah, sorry, I was cutting my nails. That stuff is amazing. Like, I had like really bad flea infestation. Is super bad in the house, and that stuff right there will kill like spiders, anything, cockroaches, anything that touched it. It basically melts the chitin off their bodies, so they're fucking they dry out basically. It's horrible for them. I get it, but like, I hate you.
Hey, it gets rid of them, you know.
I get it, yeah. I've used well, normally with when they have fleas, I just give them a bath with Dawn dish soap and then give them the treatment. And there's like this home and tick flea spray that I use that works pretty well. But I've never had like a full infestation in my apartment. So. Get it? Because we used to get it really bad when I lived with my dad. He'd like do these like flea bombs. But we'd have to take the Herbie out of the house. That was one time. Stayed with me at the mom's.
Hmm.
She's all spread out right now.
Yeah.
My lap has become her bed.
But of course.
She's so addicted to cuddles. Like literally, the other day, I was playing games and I had one leg up on like my trunk. I don't have a coffee table. I just use my dad's old army trunk. And she was sleeping across my leg because she had to be touching me.
Oh.
She a needy girl. Moss naps with me all day.
Hmm.
Where is Jake?
I'm not sure. He is still missing.
Jake, where have you gone?
Jake Balladino.
I'm sorry, May. She didn't place this.
Hmm.
I'm sorry, I didn't. Okay, I'm getting my charger now because I touched her stomach and she got me.
Hmm. Shadow. No. There we go.
Is there gonna be a wild Shane appearing, or is he just online randomly at the same time? I saw Shane was online. I didn't know if he's coming or not.
Shane was mentioning like perhaps popping up, but you know he always says stuff like that.
I mean, we are in a dungeon. What better time to join?
That'd be good. Be nice for a bard to show up. We'll see. We'll give about 3 more minutes.
You know he's old. He'll be asleep in like 45 minutes.
I mean, you right, but damn. I guess I'll go full screen in the meantime.
Shane's probably busy taking care of his store on The Sims.
Man, fuck that bullshit. Come play Dungeons and Dragons with us. Use your imagination. My dad commented on Facebook that your heart will look better after that burn.
I told you, didn't I?
Yeah, that's pretty bad. It clearly needed it, though. It's definitely a hazard, no matter what. It was just really scary to go like walk outside and see everything black and smoky. Like oh.
Oh.
Definitely very scary. Hi, you want cuddles? You want to play with your toys instead? You doing, little girl? Come here. Come here.
I don't believe you.
Damn.
I'm trying to get my cat to come cuddle with me, but she's being weird. Why like happy fur?
Weird.
I mean, I'm not normal.
No.
No.
Oh, I was gonna say, Ben, I rinsed off the rest of the obsidian, and it looks really cool.
Oh, cool, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it mostly like really large pieces?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Cool the little patterns that they get from the way that it's formed.
It's magma that drips off of a volcanic. It's generally not a volcanic eruption, but it's like magma vents and stuff that pour out through the surface, and they drop into water and they cool rapidly. It creates a glass-like substance.
You're not talking about, wait, are you talking about obsidian or are you talking about like geodes?
No, obsidian.
I thought it was just cold magma. You can find obsidian like against like at the bottom of like volcanoes, nowhere near oceans or anything.
No, I don't know.
Ben got me a pound of citrine and a pound of obsidian for Valentine's Day.
Cool crystals.
Man, Jake is taking forever.
Yeah, we may go ahead and just kind of start easing into it a little bit.
Did he say he was coming today? Or?
Yeah, he said he was coming.
So I've been streaming for like 30 minutes. I thought we were about to go. I thought we were gonna be good, and then Jake's like MIA. I want to kill something.
I know you do. And you will.
You know me very well. Oops.
Good.
I'm not trying to clear my throat constantly.
That's what I do at work anyway. So
That's true.
he said to go ahead and start without him. He will join in a little bit. So we will do that as long as y'all want to. Like I said, I can. I'm gonna be playing a character, so I'm good if y'all are good.
I mean, if we don't, we're never gonna play.
Yeah. So very true.
Is Sean commented on my post, bet?
What?
Sean commented on the backyard post.
Uh-huh.
He's like literally like, no.
That's funny.
I mean, like it's a thing, right? So
Yeah. Alright, well, let's move on, I guess.
All right. Let me go ahead and open. Go ahead and open this. Put some music on over here. Set the mood.
Yeah, set that mood.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I just turn on like the Dark Souls soundtrack and be calling it a day every time.
You're not me.
So good though, it makes sense.
Right. Oh, yes, the pods ad.
No, that's what I call pod racing.
Oh, a Southwest ad.
Get out.
I don't know if you're saying it to me or not.
Yes.
I'm glad you got the reference.
Well, yeah, I got the reference. It was Star Wars. Of course I got the reference. I get most of those.
I remember watching it with my friend Gregory when it came out, like on release. It was kind of whack.
No.
My favorite of the new ones is probably episode 3.
What you mean, no?
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
No.
Mm-mm.
Okay. So, I'd like to thank you all for joining me for tonight's session of When the Deep Stares Back. So, I know we have a few less people than we normally have. But I think it'll go okay. Right? I don't think this upcoming one's gonna be too hard. I don't think. But we shall continue nonetheless. A few of our companions say that they will be joining us later, and so we shall take them at their word. So, we will get into it. Last time, on When the Deep Stares Back, would somebody like to just talk about, in brief, what happened last time? Inform everybody.
We killed zombies. At the end of killing all the zombies, went down a hallway, saw a big beast. We went turned to the right from that hallway, and there's an idle hand ready to fight us.
Mm-hmm.
That's a too long to read. Real quick, we're good.
Pretty good. Yeah, you also encountered you found out that Captain Curtis is alive. He's currently hiding out in a well in the middle of the courtyard of Fort Blackwall, hiding from a horrific monster. But as you all decided to move closer in towards the fort. You took a right, going down a few sets of stone stairs, leading onto a small little outcropping. A bit of stone, maybe a few materials here and there, after encountering several of these strange creatures. As you turn around the corner, you see a man, seemingly dead, laying on the ground, his back up against a barrel, but his hand glowing, and animate, almost trying to move away from his body, scratching all around, almost as if it's its own entity. And as as Dantu slowly rounds the corner, we see as the hand suddenly looks over towards him and lunges at him. So, Dantu, in this moment, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna lose this one. Let's see. So, acrobatics, dexterity, right?
Mm-mm.
No,
It'd just be dexterity. It's above your skills.
Woo!
Yep. 14. That succeeds.
Can I stab with my sword?
Are you
Mhm.
gonna put this on the map?
Yeah.
or-
I'm going to. Sorry. I move y'all over.
I'm gonna Neo Matrix dodge this shit and impel it with my sword.
There
You
we go.
can't do that. You're wearing a half plate or something.
I'm wearing chainmail.
Wearing... That's what, base 15?
So I'll sort of move Corvo back here. As you round the corner, you see this small hand jump out at you as it goes to try to grab towards your throat. Reaches out, trying to grab onto you, but you very quickly moving out of the way as the hand jumps on to the ledge right behind you. What are you all doing? It sort of grabs onto the ledge, gripping onto it. Dantu, you're right next to it, and Corvo, you're a couple feet away, I would say.
I want to Hulk smash it.
Okay. Go ahead and make me. You want to hit it with your fist? Or
No,
kick it?
no. I want to use my glaive. Or yeah, glaive. I think yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and make a glaive attack. A 19 hits it.
All right, and
Go and roll damage. And that's a magical glaive, right?
yeah.
Mm-hmm. You take the glaive. As this hand jumps past, you quickly sort of get into a combat stance for just a second as you take your glaive, slashing right through the hand. As the hand, you see, bisects in two. But its form isn't that of a physical nature. It seems to be, it wisps, almost as if a mist, as it moves out and fades away.
I'm scared.
Alright,
You
well,
look
let's
back.
peek.
Yeah, you
I
look
see.
back at the corpse, and you can see that there is a corpse at the end of this section right here. Laying up against the barrel, you can see its hand is no longer there, seemingly ripped off, but its other one still exists. Looking at it, he seems to be, just from his attire, seems to be some sort of a human male. You could probably guess around middle age, graying in the hair.
I
But
feel
you
personally
can
attacked.
see- he seems he's very gaunt. But he sits there motionless on the ground.
I'm gonna pull Ethan Klein. I poke him with my sword and say, "Is you dead?"
Yeah, you poke him. Are you poking him hard or just like barely tapping?
That barely puncture the skin.
Yeah. As your glaive sort of enters into his arm a little bit, you see as this reddish black ichor comes off, just sort of slowly bleeds out of his arm. He does not move. He does appear to be dead.
Can I lead his body?
Yeah. Make me an investigation check if both of you would like to.
Yeah, I'll assist, and then we'll get.
There are several barrels and boxes around here.
I plan
I'll
to look
say
at everything.
yeah, I'll say, yeah, if you're looking through everything in the immediate vicinity as you take a minute or so, I'd say with both you doing it, oh yeah, and who did you want to continue with you? Did you want Amara, Sabine, or Wizliz? I can have them make a check.
That's up to you, Matt. I have no. Yeah.
I feel like may need the magic damage and possibly healing, so I'm thinking Amara because.
Okay. As Amara kind of steps from behind, they come to assist. As they also begin to look around, and they will make an investigation check. Amara. Here we go. Pretty decent. So, as you all sort of search around here, very obviously, this man does appear to be wearing some sort of a, not really a military garb. He's not in any armor. He almost seems to be wearing some kind of an apron of sorts. You can tell there's some blood on it, but there are a few other stains on there as well. I would say with everybody's help, you could honestly, he looks very similar to maybe a cook. Like he might have been the cook that was here. But looking through some of these boxes and barrels, I'll say on his body too, he does have a small coin purse that contains 3 silver pieces.
I snatched it for myself.
Everybody sees you do this.
They're okay with it.
Okay. In the boxes and crates, you do find a set of 3. You do find a set of 3 standard issue long swords,
Let's put those
as
in there.
well as a total of about 32 arrows and 12 bolts. I'll put this on the. I'll put this in the chat.
I think they should go to Matt.
Let's put the
Arrows.
the long sword. Yeah, I got a bow. I'm gonna take. I got the arrows. I'll take the arrows. Let's put the long swords in the party thing and the crossbows in the party thing. In the party thing, because I think Carbo's carrying that right now.
Yeah. All of you should have access to the party inventory.
We're gonna put those 3 long swords in there.
All right.
We'll move on then.
Sorry, I was burping. What was that?
So let's move on.
All right. There's barrels here. Have we looked? Is that what was in the barrels? It was the long swords. Okay.
Yeah,
so everything else seems to be pretty much emptied. Like maybe they were moving something, or there was a training exercise, something along those lines.
What about right here?
Seems thing to be ajar. So as you come around the corner, using the previous investigation check, you notice. I was gonna say what you had passed by over here. There does appear to be the entrance to the to one of the buildings within this fort. You can see it appears to have a it appears to be a double door, about 10 feet wide, about maybe like 8 feet tall, made out of a strong wood with iron reinforcements all on it, and does appear to be closed. Although, as you both sort of go over to it and look at it, Amara kind of holds her hand up and tells you all to stop for a second, and then kneels down, and with the investigation check from before with the 16, Amar looks down at the ground and notices there appears to be a small pool of blood slowly leaking out from the inside. They tell you that there might be more in there. There could be injured, or there could be infected within. And that we need to be careful.
But we still need to open it. What do you think?
I'm about to cast magic.
Which one?
I'm gonna give myself a big old shield, level 2.
Do you have enough spell slots for casting it at a second level again?
Oh, you raise your point. We haven't had a rich yet, have we?
Mm-mm.
No.
I guess not.
Yeah, y'all are running on pretty hard empty.
I guess I got nothing I'm actually gonna do then. So yeah.
Speak for yourselves. I'm a fighter. I've got everything.
Damn.
I do got everything, actually, I think.
Oh yeah?
Most of my shit. I haven't raised or anything like that. So
That's pretty good.
hopefully I'll get to do some work.
Yeah.
Are we gonna go inside then?
You're gonna go inside first. I'll wait.
Yeah,
So y'all want to go ahead and start to head inside?
I want to check the door for any kind of funny business.
Yeah. Go ahead and make me a perception check. Or if you want to, or I was gonna say, yeah, with an 11, looking at it, from the outside, it doesn't appear. Yeah, both of you looking at it, I'll just have Amara kind of help y'all too. With the 12, so a total around a 15 or around a 14 or a 15. As you all sort of look at the door, analyzing it, you do notice it does not appear to be locked on this way, so from the outside, but as you sort of take the handle and you try to open it, it does seem to have something behind it, as if there's something blocking it. I'll say with Amara sort of grabbing onto it, they don't feel like they're able to really sort of move past it, but Karnark, you and Dantu, as you both grab onto a handle, you feel like if you sort of slowly pushed on this with enough strength, you may be able to just slowly scoot whatever's in front of it out of the way.
Let me try that.
Let's push the dead body out of the way.
So if you would like to,
Yeah.
you can make me not a dex, but a strength check.
I did the wrong one. What? My bad. There we go.
No, you got to click above strength, the word strength.
No, I did.
No, you hit save.
Oh,
the
what?
word strength.
Yeah, that's why I clicked. Strength.
No.
Let's keep saying save. I don't know why.
You gotta hit you don't hit that one, you hit the word strength. You don't hit strength
Above
save.
You're in
Oh,
the
saving
saving
throw.
throws. Yeah, go to your actual stats.
Gotcha.
There you go. $17. Both of us got 17.
Both you got a 17. Yeah. That is with both of you going at the same time, that does appear to be enough. As you begin to take your both you sort of looking at each other, nodding. And are you doing this? Are you just shoving it open? But how are you? You do succeed in opening this, but how are you opening this?
I'm
Are you-
using all my strength.
So you're just slamming it open.
Hulk
Or are
smash.
you-
It's going to
Okay.
make noise and alert everything in there. Or we could probably maybe get
Mhm.
the jump on somebody.
I like
Just
the idea of
push it.
jumping.
So you're
Let's try
pushing
to
with all your
throttle
strength,
one.
or are you just slowly, stealthily opening up?
I'm going for Hulk smash, but Matt plays differently than I do.
Just smash it. Fuck it.
Hulk
Okay.
smash.
All right. So, as you both begin to Hulk smash onto it, you push open the door as you hear it squeaking, and you hear the sound of sloshing of various just horrible sounds coming from the other side. It sounds like a mixture of wood scraping, metal scraping, as well as like almost a sloshing sound as you begin to push through.
Is it okay if I go on the other side?
Yes. And I will, give me just a second to go ahead and get this pulled out real quick, and I will move y'all over to the new map. Just a second. I'm having to actually put the map in here. Just a second. This thing's taking a second for it to load up.
Press PP while you're loading that over here.
Yeah, go right ahead. It's just taking a minute for this to load up.
Epic music.
Let me restart this. There we go. I don't know why it's taking so long for this to load up. Sorry.
How dare you? How could you do this to us?
All right. There we go.
Is their room not loading or?
It's I'm having to re-upload it for some reason. Didn't like it.
Oh,
Almost done. Sometimes these things take time, man. Time's not
God, why is this not a perfect campaign? God.
I know, right? Matthew Mercer, where you at? Okay.
Probably somewhere telling us why fall damage sucks in 5e.
Oh yeah, probably.
Because it's true.
Damn, you're right.
Well, it's got a fucking cap now, right?
Yeah. Well, it always had a cap in 5th edition.
No, I'm talking about like not in 5th edition.
Oh, I got you.
That's how we're gonna kill stuff. We gotta push it off. That's when I was trying to throw shit off. I threw like 2 things that blow up off. I'm
Sure.
doing pretty good.
Yeah, you are doing pretty good. I'm gonna add this stuff quick.
I got some puff corn. What?
What? That steak was fucking delicious, dude. I'm still thinking about it.
It was pretty tasty.
It was like the right amount of fucking marinade. Man, I have like epic battle music going on right now. I'm so sad we're not fighting something. How long does it take to upload a PNG?
Well, I'm having to create these walls real quick.
So you guys want to hear a fucked up story?
Always.
So today, Spain decriminalizes sexual relations with animals as long as there's no physical injury that requires a veterinary visit.
Wow. Okay.
That's fucking
Very
weird, right?
random. Very random.
Yeah, I'm just scrolling through like newsfeed and I'm like, what the fuck?
Hmm.
One of the replies is, and just like that, all the furries moved to Spain.
Oh no.
No.
I'd be okay with that. That was so fucking weird. What is wrong with humanity?
Who knows? Almost done. I will move y'all over and put your characters over here real quick.
I'm so happy.
And alright.
Look at that fucking roll.
Oh, pretty good.
Very random.
Very good roll.
Now it'll never happen
Okay.
again.
At least you
All
wasted it on nothing. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
At least you got the good rolls out of the way.
Just the bad ones left.
Yeah, there you go. Alright, so as the both of you, as Mara stands back, as the both of you grab onto the handles of this old fort and push open the doors with all your might, pushing through what apparently is almost some kind of a barricade. Wood scratches, metal creaks, and something sloshes at your feet as you push forward slowly, moving past this gunk. As you begin to step forward into it, you notice the gunk at your feet is blood, red in hue, crimson. As the doors slowly open, you hear the sounds of bodies falling,
Let the bodies
toppling over. And I shall move you over. Make sure I got that one right here. Yeah, awesome. Alright, tell me what y'all can see.
I see pixels.
Nothing really.
Oh, there we
Should
go.
be at the very bottom.
Yas.
Just the dead bodies in front of me and a couple of feet in front.
As you look down, you do see that there appear to be several groups. It looks like several individuals at your feet as you begin to step over them, their blood leaking into the floorboards below of this barracks.
Can we set the bodies on fire?
Inside a
we're
building?
inside of a
Yeah,
Or-
sure.
I'm just saying. Or can I cut their heads off? Is it okay to desecrate the dead?
It's whatever you feel like your character would do.
I'd cut off their fucking heads.
Okay, as you push past and both of you enter in, Mara follows you behind. Karnak, as you look around, you see as Dontu immediately pulls out his glaive and begins to chop at their heads, slicing them off. But yeah, if you both would like to, as you sort of look around in this room, you can see this appears to be some sort of it's a bit of a hallway. You can see wall scones, barely lit candles, almost as if they haven't been changed in a bit, slowly dimming. To your left, you can see a window looking out into the courtyard, and to your right, you can see what appears to be a blood stain. And in front, you can see a set of double doors, a little bit of blood spilling underneath them.
Alright.
What would you both like to do?
I would like to creep up to the blood stain there, the edge of the thing there, and peek around.
Yeah, make me a stealth check. Let's see.
I'll do the same thing, but a different way. That's cool.
Is she wearing chainmail?
Nope, I apparently can't do it. You're right.
Yeah.
Alright, a 9 and a 9.
No, I'm not doing anything. That never happened.
Okay. Karnak, as you trying to move past, the sound of Dontu chopping off heads is a little louder than it's supposed to be. Sort of distracts you a little bit as you sort of trip over a loose gauntlet that's on the floor for a second. Not making too loud of a racket, but just somewhat. as you sit there and look back at him and you begin to look around the corner. You can go ahead and move your character over to it as if you're looking down there. As you look, you can see first what appears to be a large barrier that appears to be erected in front of you, made of splintered wood, barrels, and crates, seemingly just shoved up into the wall. You can see bits of the wood are actually stabbing into the wall itself, some of the stone. You can see loads of blood just on the ground. Most of this blood appears to be this darker blackish red color, not sort of a bright red or even sort of a dried brown red. You can see the barricade seems to be within this hall. It appears the actual height of this hallway appears to be maybe around 8 or 9 feet tall. This barricade seems to be roughly around, I would say, like at least 6 or 7 feet tall. It's kind of hard to see through it, but you can see there are a few holes. Mainly behind it, you can see a mostly an empty hallway with what appears to be the body of a man at the very end of it.
All right.
Well, I'm gonna sneak over to the other side and look down that hallway.
All right, make me just another stealth check. As you begin to look down this side of the hallway here, let's see, what is your stealth check? 18. That's good. You needed that. As you begin to move over to this left side, and you look down the end, you can see what appeared to be something very similar, as if there was a barricade here at some point, but it seemingly was pushed down and pushed over. You see there are barrels and a body strewn about, seemingly almost cut in half, torn at the waist. You can see an intestine seems to be hooked up on a piece of wood that's shunting out from a barrel. Blood all over the floor. The barricade in tatters. And at the very end, you see a door open, ajar, leading into the courtyard. And to your left, you almost get a little bit of a better indication of what's going on outside. You can see the blood from these pile of soldiers and bodies that appear to be on the left and the right side of the courtyard. And you can hear the ever-present of that grotesque monster. Stomping around.
Well, if we go down that left side, then we're down to, we're probably gonna risk that monster hearing us. Considering you can't really sneak that well unchained.
I'm very loud, so let's go to the other side.
Yeah, and there's that barrier over there, so, and then there's doors directly in front of us.
So could we destroy the barricade? But that'd probably give us away too, wouldn't it? So doors.
Let's climb over that barrier.
Yeah, there are a set of double doors in the middle.
Can we not just like leap over the barrier? Well, I guess I probably can. I'm not a warrior dragoon.
Well, there's seemingly probably about 2 feet of space between the top of the barrier and the ceiling.
So doors it is.
So, yeah. So there are a pair of double doors in the middle. Would you both please do not walk in there? Just leave your character right there for right now.
I don't have the ability to walk in, by the way, so you're fine.
Okay, good. I set it that way. I set it so you can't move past darkness, which is probably really good. Stops any of the small ones, but Amara sort of follows in behind you, looking out at the desolation everywhere. You see them pull their staff close and mutter a something in Druidic to themselves, almost like praying, as if a cleric would. But as you move over to the door, you can see a sign above it saying cafeteria.
So do I hear anything? I do like a perception check.
Oh, you wanna perceive, see
Mhm.
if you can hear something?
Yeah.
Yeah. With an 8, can't really hear too much. But as Karnark sort of moves up a little bit closer to it, he begins to listen in, putting his large bovine ear up to the door. Karnark, on the other side, you can hear sounds of sloshing, like things being sort of moved around, like very light shuffling. You hear like almost the sounds of something eating behind the door.
Sounds like there's something on the other side there. We should proceed with caution. It's likely a fight.
So I think I have like I can do the big spell like 2 more times. By the way, I think I'm gonna do it once. So I have like 7 spell slots. It takes 2, right, to do like next level.
Yes. So it if you're talking about your spell slots,
Yeah.
yes, you have at this level, which is level 7.
I don't have a
As a
7.
paladin, you have 2 second level spell slots.
Uh-huh.
Excuse me. To regain them, you must complete a long rest,
Yes, but I only use
which is
1
rested
second.
8 hours.
Yes, I'm only use it once for the second level. So I'm thinking about using it again. I'll be tapped out.
Yeah, you can do that. It's up to you.
Yeah, I'm totally doing that. Let's see.
All right.
I'm trying to find the there it is. So for 1 hour. So how much health do I get for level 2? Was the shield
10.
10? Okay.
Yeah, you get 10 temporary hit points, and whenever a creature hits you, as long as you have those temporary hit points, they'll take 5 cold. They'll take 10 cold damage. So,
So
but yeah. All right. So, as you go over to the door and you grab on to the handle, you can see that it is locked.
Not for long. I'm gonna pick it.
You pick
ooh.
it. Make
Yep.
me a thieves' tools check.
Uh-huh, yeah, gonna do some thieves tools. Yas.
All right, with a 16. Pretty good. All right, so as you wait a minute. As you get out your thieves' tools, just a couple, just maybe 1 or 2 lockpicks. Doesn't take long. Maybe takes less than a minute. You hear the lock chunk as it opens up. You can proceed in. How do you want to move in? Do you just want to open the door? How are you opening it?
No, I want to just barely crack it open and take a peek inside and see if I can see anything.
All right. As you sort of move
Just
up
kinda-
close to the door and you sort of barely take a crack and look on
Sneaky
the
peek.
inside of it.
A sneaky peek.
Yeah. As you look, I'll move the little door out of the way just so you can see on the inside, just barely. you can see, as you sort of crack open the door a little bit, you can see several individuals standing on the inside, bits of armor. You can see, first, I would say, you can see these several long tables, chairs, mugs, plates, all over the place. On the ground, though, several broken plates, broken flagons, lots of blood, 2 long rugs. You can see scones, lit scones on the very end with 2 large cabinets, partially open, containing all more plates and what appears to be some kind of like silverware. But standing in the middle, one standing on the table to your left, you can see what appears to be these long, lengthy individuals. They still have bits of armor on their skin. They appear to be grabbing at various corpses and body parts that seemingly are strewn about the room as they're grabbing onto them and gnawing through them, eating them.
I'm going to relay that I see danger. There are several in there. Do you think we can take 4 of them?
If we split up, I can probably fear them and kill some by myself.
Rule number 1 in D&D: don't split the party.
Yeah, there you go. That's my only idea. So,
I don't think you can fear undeads anyway.
Oh yeah, that's what it is.
Well, yeah.
So worthless.
We've run into that problem like
Yeah.
3 times. Well, we're going to fight bandits. Not everything is going to be undead, so there are people in the world. And that's going to be useful.
Yeah, I'm down for a man if you want to fight. But I have a question though.
Yeah.
These guys down here, are they wearing plate?
They don't appear to be wearing plate. They do appear to have just various bits of armor scraps covering them. I'll move the door a little bit more that way.
No, I meant like the bodies that desecrated down here beneath us. I was wondering if I could scavenge their bodies.
They are not. They do not appear to be wearing plate. Most of the actual armor that they're wearing, 1 or 2 might have been wearing like half plate, but the way that they're killed, it's almost like the plate was just ripped apart and punched in.
Fair enough.
Seemingly, you could call it ruined. Huh?
I think it's that. I was telling him I think it was that big beast that we're trying to avoid that's caused the damage to their armor and ripped the people in half.
Alright, so... I have a question. What does this do?
What does what?
Aura protection.
It's whenever a creature within 10 feet of you, a friendly one, has to make a saving throw, they get to add a bonus equal to your charisma modifier. And what's your charisma modifier?
It says, I guess 3.
3.
So anytime that any of your allies or any of the party is within 10 feet of you, and they have to succeed on a saving throw, like a strength save or a dex save, they get to add +3 to their check because of you.
Okay, make sure.
Is that just persistent?
That's just persistent. That's just all.
It gets even bigger.
I didn't know you had that. Okay, I need to know that. Good deal.
I'm doing that because last time I fought these guys, I feel like I could have helped more last time, but I got the one that got, I guess,
Grabbed on the leg or whatever.
Yeah. But that was Jake. I got wrapped around, like saran wrapped.
Touche, you did. You were getting choked out by a skin blanket.
Damn,
Okay.
a skin
So I
ball.
just want to say this as well. I have this right here, right? Of course. I also have this. So does that mean I get 3 attacks?
What?
Read it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it means you. So it means whenever you take the attack. So on your turn, you have an action, a bonus action, and your movement, right? And when you take the attack action, you have the feature called extra attack. So normally you would only be able to hit. You'd only be able to attack somebody with a weapon 1 time on your turn. But since you're a 5th level paladin, whenever you take the attack action, you get to make 2 attacks instead of 1. And because you also have the feat Polearm Master, whenever you take that attack action and you attack with a glaive, halberd, quarterstaff, or a spear, as a bonus action, you can make another attack, but using a different, style of weaponry. You're using the back end of the glaive. So
It'd be like a blunt.
instead of hitting for 1d10 damage, which is what the regular glaive hits for, it specifies the weapon's damage dice for this attack is a 1d4, and it deals bludgeoning damage. So it would still apply all the other modifiers because it's still a +1 glaive. It'd be a d4 plus your strength modifier plus 1. That would be the damage. So yeah, but yeah, on your turn you definitely can attack 3 times. It would be 2 with the glaive and then 1 with the bunt end of the glaive.
You know what you need to do, Dan, is when we get back to town, is commission the blacksmith to make you a double-bladed glaive.
There we go.
Oh,
Thinking outside
very
the box.
yeah,
Mhm.
you could do it.
Hell yeah. I'm in with him, too. He made my sword better.
There we go.
I can talk to him and be like, yo.
I can hook you up, bro.
So, but yeah, as you both peek through and you see on the inside, you see these creatures doing this. What would you like to do?
Do you want to try to startle them? Can we
Yeah,
rush in
if
and
you both
attack them?
decide what you want to do, and you decide to execute the plan, they are unaware of you right now. So that means you would get a surprise round. So that means if y'all decided you wanted to attack first, what the fuck is your armor class?
Me?
No, Dontu, did you press 7 and just?
Oh, did it do it
stop?
again?
Yeah.
How is your armor class like 7 million or something?
Yeah. I
Jesus
was like,
Christ.
what
It's
the
well, you know what's supposed to be, but yeah.
Dan, you're going in first.
Your armor class is 16. I don't know what's saying your armor class is
You still got 1 more armor than I do.
10.
That's very random.
It's funny though, because I don't even.
None of y'all ever want to wear a shield. That way, if you wore a shield, your armor class would be 18.
You know, I ain't that guy.
Nah, but I have a 2-handed weapon. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So here's the
Alright,
thing.
so-
Do you see the bottom of Polar Master, though?
What about it?
While you are wielding a glaive, halberd, pike, quarterstaff, or spear, other creatures provoke an attack of opportunity when they reach you with that weapon. So in my little bubble right here, they get in that range, I automatically get to attack them, right?
Yes.
So
Okay.
if they run at you, and then the moment that they get into there, you can
get a
use your
fucking
reaction to
smash.
make an attack of opportunity. Normally, in order to do that, they would have to leave your reach, but you
Mhm.
can do it when they enter it and when they leave.
Exactly.
Although you only have 1 reaction, so it'd have to come back around to your turn again for you to get your reaction back.
So
Shit,
if
Sentinel.
So if I
It
walk,
just gives you an additional option, huh?
so if I walk slightly forward, I get a free attack in, basically, right?
No,
No. Oh.
no.
They have to
no,
move towards
is-
me.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So yeah, while you're wielding the glaive, other creatures provoke an opportunity attack from you when they enter your reach with you when you have the weapon. So you're entering. So
Their domain.
your reach is 10 feet. You're there. It's not them entering your reach. You're entering within melee range of them. If they walk towards you and get on that first little that aura that you have, if they get within that first slot, then yes, they do provoke you. You'll get an attack of opportunity on them.
This sounds like the wrong Avengers.
All right. So I'm gonna slightly
yeah.
forward.
So,
Mhm.
what would you both like to do first? So tell me first. If you, do y'all wanna y'all are gonna rush in and try to attack?
I have a
Or
question.
something?
I have a question.
Yeah.
If I use, like, say, I think I have like 1 spell slot left or whatever.
Mhm.
If I use like a divine smite or something like that, like radiant damage, that damage like all of them together, right? If I did like say the one the one different looking one, would it hit everybody?
No.
Okay.
Does it say it hits everybody?
It still has a radiant damage. I don't know. Wait, look.
Radiant damage is a damage type.
Radiant, yeah, so radiant
Oh.
damage is like holy damage.
Oh, okay. So it's not guaranteed to like cleave.
No, it's not radiate. It doesn't radiate.
Okay, then I'm not worried about
Radiant
that.
damage is just radiant damage is just a damage type. There's
Yeah.
there's fire, cold, acid, poison, bludgeoning, slashing, piercing, lightning, thunder, necrotic, radiant damage.
All right. So here's the deal.
It's like
I
the
have
different elements.
I have full health, Karnak, and I have a plus 11 shield on me because it's still like +1 from last time I used it. I'm gonna walk in there first, get in range of this guy, right? And I'm going to attack him. That's cool. Like roll for attack or whatever.
Is that what you're gonna do?
I
When
think
we run
so.
we only get one like thing.
Yeah.
So.
So what we'll do is well I was gonna say y'all will basically get your entire turn before any of them get their turns.
Exactly.
So you'll have a free turn before them. So if y'all decide you want to surprise them, I'm gonna have Amara move behind here, behind you, and then but you all want you guys want to surprise them, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so go ahead and roll initiative.
I'm always bad about finding this. What is
Let's go.
initiative?
To the very top.
Yes. Top middle.
I'll roll
Armor
it for
class,
Amara.
initiative, speed. Nice, Dan. Good roll. That was a really
Gar.
nice roll. It was a 19.
Amara got pretty low.
Yep. Damn.
That's alright. Things in there don't have very high initiative, but they don't get to roll yet because they're
Oh, so Dan, you get to
So-
go in first.
Yeah, I'm debating on like what to do with that.
Bane.
Because I don't know if I should go after that one guy that's different or just start with this guy right here at the beginning, so we're at the hallway and they're thrown towards us.
Well, what do you do in most with most boss fights, Dan?
Kill the unique mob first, but that's just me.
yeah.
Or if the unique mob is stronger than
So
Yeah.
so at in the top of the initiative, Dawn 2, you're up. So this is like a regular turn. None of them are aware of you, so they currently have something called they're currently let me see, make sure.
Stupid.
You're
I'm gonna throw a
attacking
grenade.
from while being hidden, so your first attack against them is gonna have advantage.
Alright, so do I just click, I guess, click my glaive?
Yeah. So you step forward,
I do.
whip out your glaive.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, whip it real good. Crit this motherfucker.
Alright, so
Oh,
A 16 that hits.
Didn't he get a 22? Because he.
Oh, a 22 hits.
Yeah,
you have
and,
advantage on your
and
first attack.
I'm not done though. I need you
Okay.
not to say anything. It kind of fucks me up because I don't think I can do what I was gonna do now. I was just looking for the ability. Where is it at? Is this one? Hold on, 1 second. Where's it at?
No, thumbs up.
Where the hell is it? Well, I can't find it apparently. It was a smite.
Divine Smite.
Is that the one I'm thinking of?
The top.
Alright. Divine Smite's the one where you sacrifice a spell slot and you deal an extra 2d8 damage. So if you sacrifice a first level spell slot, you'll deal 2d8. If you sacrifice a second level, you'll deal 3d8.
Maybe
Is that
that's
the one
it.
you're speaking of?
I know there's like one where I have to. I can't beat after you tell me if it hits or not.
Yeah.
Is that the
yeah,
one?
That's the one you can. That's Divine Smite.
Yeah,
If
that's what I was
it
looking
hits you- if an attack, yeah, it can be either whether it does or doesn't. So you have a first level spell slot to sacrifice.
I have exactly one. I'm gonna be like unable to do anything else.
All right. If you would like to Divine Smite, you definitely can.
Yep. And
Yep. So go ahead and roll your glaive damage, and you'll roll that 2d8 for an additional radiant 8 slashing damage.
and that's how much.
Cutting into this creature.
And then I'm also
And
going to.
2d8.
So R says R2d8.
Yep.
Let's go, big money. Nice.
Nice.
And there's not yet.
18.
There's more. Wait, there's more. Right.
Yep.
So I'll hit
'cause
glaive
you
again.
Take your weapon, slashing into him. Well, no, you have to try
Oh.
to attack again.
Okay. So
Remember,
gotcha.
it's each attack, like when you want to attack
Yeah,
something,
big money.
you have to make an attack roll. If your attack roll hits, then you roll damage for it.
Gotcha.
On a 12, that does not hit.
Does it still not like count as like
It is, yeah,
opportunity?
It's the first attack.
Ah, okay,
The
so that
first
failed.
attack on a creature that's surprised counts as counts as advantage.
Alright,
So
so
it'd be
then...
a 12. A 12 does not hit, but
Nah, mhm.
you still have your bonus action.
Yes, would that be under Polar Master?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So my question is, how do I roll that?
You would just roll it just like you would with your glaive. So the attack roll does not change.
Like that?
Yes,
Yep,
a 22, that hits.
Very nice, Dan.
But it wouldn't be the same damage.
Right, so it would be like...
It would be, instead of 1d10, it would be... Instead of 1d10, it would be...
I think it's
Yeah, it says it in the feat. It'll say what kind of damage dice you use.
D4?
There you go. It'll be a d4 plus all your bonuses. Because you're smacking them with an N that, yeah, so 2 plus your strength, which is 4, right? Which is a 6, plus it's a magic weapon, so it still adds 1 to the damage, so that's 7. So you smack them with the other end of the glaive, you... Fuck. How do you do it to this creature?
oh my
I
God,
chop
you
off his
just-
fucking head.
you just
Yeah,
fucking-
you go in there with the glaive, you rush in from a distance, you take the glaive, one slash to the chest, nearly cutting it completely open. As it's stunned, its eyes just go wide. You see this green light shine from its body. As you cut into it, you see it burning for a second. As you try to strike with the other side of the glaive, just whiffing it just barely, but it doesn't even seem like a whiff. As you take it, you twirl it around your hands and smack it with the other end of it. You see is when you smack it with the back end of your glaive, its head rips off and flies and smacks into the wall.
Alright.
Nice. It is fucking dead.
Alright, that's the end of my turn.
All right. Karnark, you are up. First attack, always advantage.
Alright, nice. So I'm gonna run up there on our homie
Yeah,
here.
jumping up on the table. All the dishes and flagons moving past them. Chun, 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 chun.
Indeed, I'm gonna take a swing with the ender of all things undead.
Damn.
Oh, what the fuck? Okay.
24 hits, definitely. All right, 9 slashing, cutting deep into it. Pretty good.
I forgot my fire damage.
Hmm.
Did you speak?
Oh yeah, another.
Did you speak
9
Dawnbreaker?
fire damage.
Oh shit.
Did you erupt the word?
Yeah, I had never turned it off.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's been on the whole
Awesome.
time. So I'm gonna use my second attack.
Oh shit.
Awesome. Yeah, you cut into it for 17. Yep, that hits. Fuck. 18 plus 12, 30 damage, cutting into it deep.
Fuck.
Go ahead and roll that fire damage. Fuck. 36 damage, cutting deep into it. How do you do it to this poor creature?
Basically, I'm just gonna run up there, get on the table. I'm gonna jump up in the air, and I'm gonna come down on the top, and then back up with my second attack, which is the one that killed him. Just down, up, just cleaved.
Damn. Yep, jumping up on the table as it looks up at you for just a second as your sword goes and cleaves right through its head, up through its chest, all the way into the table. Your sword slams into the table, cuts into it as the creature slumps over in half.
As I do that, I want to use my bonus action to roar and intimidate the other guy that's close to me.
Right, you want to just roar out?
Yeah,
All right.
just basically,
you-
roar.
Yeah, go ahead and make me an intimidation check. Which one are you talking about, this one or the other one?
The one that's closest to me, this guy right here.
This one, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 22. Look at him, you roar out at him. He seems to just turn over and look at you with this weird expression on his face. You're not too sure. He might be. He could be frightened of you. It seems like you definitely. He kind of like, almost like had a small spasm for a second, and then he turns to look at you. All right.
That'll end my first turn there.
All right, and Amara's gonna move inside 5, 10, and it's gonna look at this. Actually, gonna 20, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Gonna get over into the corner of the room, seeing sort of this really tactical position. Amara is going to take out their wrist and fling it over towards this creature and gonna cast Thorn Whip at them. The first one has advantage, a 22 hits.
Nice.
Take 12 piercing damage, cutting into it deeply, cutting into this one right here. And they are going to pull it closer, getting it into your range. Right, and then that was their action. As a bonus action, let's see. No one's particularly hurt right now, so they will. Well, they have too much of a bonus action. I think that will be their turn.
All right.
All right, start of the round. A little bit.
You gotta roll
At the
those.
start of the round, the others will roll their initiative, and we will add that into the current.
We blitzkrieg.
God
the
damn.
shit- Damn. We blitzkrieg the shit out of those first two
Yeah, you
dudes.
did.
Indeed.
Fuck.
We did not give any folks.
-1 to initiative. They'll go absolutely last. Dante,
Wow.
what's your dexterity modifier?
Shit.
Is it +2?
I'm looking. Give me a second. My dexterity is 1.
Okay, no. The ghoul will go first for you. And then, yeah, the zombie will go absolutely last with a -1. All right, first up, the ghoul. It acts pretty quick as it sees you slice into it. It's gonna jump, throw away the piece of meat, looking at you. New meat has entered the arena. Meat's back on the menu.
Boys.
And it is going to run over, jumping onto the table, running right at you, Karnark. And it is going to try to bite you, try to take a chunk out of you. 5, I'm assuming, does not hit.
No.
It tries to bite into you, but you push it off with your greatsword, fending it off as it roars out at you in this guttural.
Golly. Oh, something.
Right. This ghoul is gonna weak. It only has 1 attack. All right, and
What, did you
Dantu,
move the
you're up.
ghoul, or is it a zombie?
This one is a ghoul that is attacking you. There is a zombie that is next to it.
Alrighty, so which one is which?
The zombie is on the right.
Gotcha.
And the ghoul is on the left.
I'm attacking the zombie.
All right. Go ahead and make a glaive attack against it. 25 hits.
Very nice.
8 slashing, cutting into it pretty deep. It.
I'm going to do my bonus attack, or whatever, extra attack.
Hell yeah.
Yep, another 20 hits. 7, cutting into it again. As your glaive rips through it, cuts off one of its arms, cuts a giant hole into its guts, its intestines leak out.
Nice, Dan.
I forgot how to do the roll D4 with a bludgeon back in attack of the pole arm.
Oh,
Just
you just
do-
make another glaive attack,
Okay.
and then you'll roll a. If it hits, you'll roll a d4. Yep, 24 hits. Go ahead. You'll roll a d4. Yep. It'll be it'll be a d4.
Just
So
plus
3
7,
plus your
that's-
strength mod plus 1. So
So
do you
8.
know what that is? Yep. 8 damage as you hit into it. This guy fucking goes down pretty easily. How do you do it to him?
I am going to be like Zoro, and I'm twisting my glaive around and slashing multiple times. And he's going to fall in pieces, like 3 chunks.
Slash him several times, and as you see him sort of stand up for a second, he turns to look at you, and you see his body slide off into chunks, anime style. All right.
Disgusting.
All right.
Yeah, I did it.
Nice. So you had
That's
2
it in my
attacks,
turn.
your bonus action. All right. It is Farnark.
Oh shit.
16 hits. Yep, 17 slashing, cutting into him. Arrgh. As your fire damage bursts through him, lighting him ablaze as he screeches out at you. Uh, 60. Fucking 18. Yeah, fuck. Okay.
How do you do it?
Damn. You cut through him very, very easily. How do you do it to this ghoul?
Just a straight slash, downward slash, just 1 slash.
Yep.
It's like what episode of Bleach?
Just like you cut into it, just like you cut into the one before, as he sloughs over into two halves. This blackish, this mostly blackish, somewhat red blood leaks out all over the table.
Alright, if everything's dead, can I do an investigation?
In just a second.
Sure. And wait,
As,
there's more.
As it sloughs over, you take a second to look around, and I'll give you all 1 action that you can do. We will go to Amara. Amara will take a second to listen. DC 10.
What are these things up here?
Those are cabinets that look to be filled with plates, flagons, and cutlery, as well as a couple drinks.
I'm gonna take the
Such
drinks.
as, bottled wine. But
Yeah.
gotta give it a second. Amara sort of holds their staff in their hands and listens out, and their head shoots up. There's more coming.
Oh shoot.
There's more coming. We were too loud. And as they say that, we'll come back up to the top of the round of Dawn 2. You'll have one thing that you can do. You can move, you can use your action to do something, or you can use your bonus action.
Where does Amara hear stuff coming from? Ask him.
They point over towards the door.
Gotcha. I'll wait for my wine then. I'm going to try to loot these guys' bodies, see if they have anything on them.
Yep. You feel like you could loot the one that's right next to you on the ground.
Alright.
Yep. Use the search action as you sort of quickly bend down over, putting your glaive to the side, and searching the body. Make me an investigation check. All right, a 13. As you sort of very quickly going over this body, you see it is that appears to be sort of a soldier that was infected. You can see on his hip he does appear to have a short sword, and he does appear to have a coin purse around inside of a small lap sack that was on his left side. As you sort of reach into there and you grab it out, you feel like it's got a couple coins in it, but you don't know what kind. All right, but if you want to take both of those, you can. It'd be a short sword and a small coin purse with an unknown amount of gold.
I'll take the coin purse and I'll put the sword in their stash.
All right. Brush with X. Boing. Alright, and then Karnak.
You say this is a door up here?
Uh-huh. It is a door. I just sort of drew it wrong.
Is it-
But you
is
can
it
see there does
closed?
appear to be, it is closed. But you can see there does appear to be a little bit of blood on the other end. You can make me a free perception check if you want. If you want to examine it further. Otherwise, if you have something else you would like to do, you have one action to do so. You can move to a different section of the room. You can search something. You can use an object. You could do, basically something like that. But you have one action.
Okay.
I would urge you not leave my aura.
Did I got that free perception thing? What's the...
Yeah. 21. You do notice the small blood trail at the very end that seems to be going underneath the door. You can tell it does appear to be slightly vibrating as you can almost tell that there are things that are beginning to get closer to the door from the other side.
I think I'm gonna run up here and throw this thing in front of the door.
All right. Go ahead and make me a strength check. All right, with a 19, this thing's mostly empty. So yeah, I'd say you do so. As you, with a 19, definitely, you take your hands and you grip them onto the side of this cabinet. You quickly, pushing it over in front of the door, quickly scooting it in front of there. I'll draw a little shape here just to let you.
Maybe it'll slow him down a little bit.
Yeah, it sort of flops over right on front of the door as you press it up against it. Just as you slop it over, you see as some of the wine bottles on the inside crack and break
Okay.
and leak all over the floor. You can hear the clatter of plates and silverware and cutlery fall out as you slam it down onto the floor. But you see, as about a second or two goes by, you see as the door tries to open up for a second, but you see as the dresser stops it. See as the cabinet sort of stops it for a second. And then you see another boom, 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 slowly starting to open up. You all have an extra action you can do if you'd like to do another one.
I'm gonna go move
You'd like
closer
to
to
get in,
Karnak.
you can prepare an action. So if there's something that comes through, you can prepare to attack something. Which means it's basically, there's a special action that's called ready an action. You basically tell me what you want to do. It can basically be one thing. So it's like, I want to shoot, the first enemy I see within range with my crossbow. And you do so as a reaction. Or you could say when something comes through that door, I want to hit it with my glaive.
Yeah.
I'm not doing anything because I don't know what it is. So I'm just gonna sit here.
Well, it's gonna try to attack us, so, I mean, you've been so gung-ho about attacking. Let's attack this shit.
I'll just wait. I'm just sitting here. If it gets my aura, I will attack it.
All right. Let me sort of move some of these corpses out of the way.
Let the bodies hit the floor.
I'm gonna ready my sword that I already have out.
I'll basically be like on the defensive with my glaive in my hand.
All right. So you're are any of you readying an action to attack the first thing that comes through or anything like that? Or do you just want to stand there, sort of take the dodge action?
I'm just sitting here.
No, I'm
Just
hitting.
sitting.
I'm not sitting down. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. And
I'm
what did
staying
you
here.
say, Karnak?
I am hitting it when it comes through the door.
Okay. in it when it comes to the door. Okay. So, as you see the door, boom, 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 boom. You see the dresser you see the cabinet getting pushed back and back and back, and you can see the door beginning to crack slightly open. Move this into place real quick. As you see, as you hear this boom, the doors begin to slightly crack open. You can't really tell what's on the inside, but as you see as it takes a second, you hear the last boom, and a second or two go by. You don't hear it again. But then you see as a large metal flail bashes through the door, breaking the cabinet in half. Karnark, you're sort of in the way of it, so you get this with advantage because it can't. It'll be doing this with disadvantage because it can't see you. Let me put this on here real quick. All right. Does an 8 hit you?
No.
Okay. So as you quickly dodge out of the way as this massive flail flies through the door, cracking this cabinet in half as you see the door begin to open up. And you see as a large skeleton begins to walk through the door.
Oh, shnikes.
All right, and I will roll initiative for them. And Karnark, I'd say Dontu, all you can really see is the large skeleton, but Karnark, behind them, you can see what appears to be a few others.
Okay.
I have a question. If the skeleton's like super big, can it make it so those other guys cannot get in here yet? If we block them at the door?
You can move through allies.
Damn.
Yeah, they can move through allies, but
We cannot. We have to.
you
make
cannot.
A check.
Yeah, you'll have to, in order to move through creatures, you have to make a tumble. It's basically tumbling. You do so at half movement, and it's you got to make an acrobatics check. All right, so I'll roll it for these guys.
Don't I get to hit him?
Put them in the initiative.
I'm pretty sure you do.
Take these guys out. And then let me roll it for the skeletons in the back. Let's roll it for the boys in the back.
Torques up.
Damn.
They slow boys.
All right. Take these ads. All right. So, at the top of the round, Dontu, you're up.
I'm moving here. And I'm going to attack.
All right. Go ahead and make me a with a glaive attack with a 15. That does not hit. As you go to attack on this, as it's pushing through the door, you go and try to slice at it with your glaive. As its other arm reaches in with this massive shield and
So
blocks it out of the way.
Did I not get like that attack that I readied, or
Oh, he does have a point. Matt was ready to attack. He should be able to get first attack, right? Before I do anything, Matt should be able to get his first attack, though, right?
Yeah, definitely so, Matt. You can, yeah, since you ready to attack, yeah, Dawnbreaker, a 19 hits. 13 slashing. Fuck.
Should I re-roll my attack then?
No. We can keep
Nah.
the same. 13 slashing. Yeah, are you also a lit?
yeah?
Damn.
It was just a hit like control or something.
It takes a second. Yeah, slashing through parts of the bones of the skeleton. It's chipping away at it, but it seems to be a little bit more stout than the others.
Right.
Oh,
As
I
it
got
looks down at
20
you,
damage
as it
I'm
looks
ready.
down at you, you can see this skull that is atop its head. Its eyes glowing green.
Man, Dawnbreaker feasts today.
All right, and so we'll sort of go back and go forward. Whoop. Down to a 15 does not hit.
I did 11. I was trying to do extraction.
11, that does not hit either.
I'm gonna
Trying
try
slash.
to. Can I still do the backhand attack? Right. So
I
just do.
believe so. Yeah.
All right. So we'll do like this. Oh gosh.
Oh my
A
gosh.
14 does not hit either.
Well then.
It's going doom doom as it's doing that. It takes its flail, wrapping it and parrying, doom. Like moving your glaive over to the sides, your glaive slams into the table. As it looks down at you, you see its eyes aflame with this green light.
It's mad at you now.
And this definitely would not work on the undead, right?
I mean, you know that zombies and skeletons can't be feared, and yeah.
I didn't know if they'd be fearing like divine things. I had no idea. I tried. Fuck. All right. It's the end of my turn, I guess.
All right. Then it is. All right, Karnark, you are up.
Alright, we're gonna fucking swing on this big bitch again. Aw,
Ah,
This is bad.
rip.
fuck. All right, you got to roll for the crit fail deck.
Yeah.
Crit fumble deck. Here we go. All right, you tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Damn, that was quick. You drop your weapon. It's called fling. You drop your weapon and it lands 1d6 squares away in a random direction. So we'll roll 1d6. Actually, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll roll 1d8. 1, 2, 3, and 1d6. 2, 3, 4. Your weapon, as you go to hit it, it takes its flail and it wraps it around Dawnbreaker, ripping it from your hands and flinging it over here. As it flies off to the side, smacking against the wall, almost embedding itself into it.
Well. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to move here.
Mm.
And then
Move
here's-
over. Yeah, you'll have to move right over onto it.
Oh, really?
It is on the floor. You're on the table right now. And if you do that, you will take an attack of opportunity.
So, let's see. Well, I guess I'll just have to pull out another weapon, I guess, with my bonus action, I guess.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not even your bonus. It's just you could draw a weapon as you have one free item interaction, and you can just
Okay.
draw. You can just choose to draw a weapon. What weapon are you drawing?
Let's see. I think I'm gonna pull out my battle axe.
All right, I'm back. But I miss.
I'm gonna use it. Oh, well, I guess I can't extra attack because I got my.
Oh no, you can. You can you use the attack action. I mean, you just pulled out another weapon.
Alright.
You still have another attack. Yeah, you can swap weapons in the middle of it. Yep, a 24 hits. Yep, slashing into him with 6 slashing damage, cutting deeper, breaking a few more bones of the skeleton
Alright,
as it
well,
rattles and looks down at you.
with that, also going to go ahead and.
Ooh, okay, okay.
So I can
It's gonna
add,
make it has to make a, get to add attack roll to the attack roll damage. So yeah, go ahead and roll your superiority dice.
and that is. Let's see. So it's my DC is 8 plus proficiency bonus plus strength. So
Mhm.
8. So it's 15.
Yeah, 15 save. And what's the, go ahead and roll your superiority dice to add to
Hey.
damage.
What
And
is that? What is that?
That's your, it's your, you have a superiority dice as a battle master, and I
Yeah.
believe it's a D8. I think you have like 2 D8s.
does my aura
you
help with
can
that?
You can expend a dice.
I have
No,
more
it
than
does not.
Oh, okay.
I have more than 2.
Yeah,
yeah,
you might
I
have,
have-
yeah.
I can tell you, I've got. Well, yeah, I've got 2 rages and I've got 3 superiority dice left.
Yeah. So you can expend one of those dice to do the disarming strike.
Yeah,
So you want to expend that dice, so go ahead and roll
Yeah.
that dice because you get to add it to the damage
it's
that you
1d8.
did in that previous attack.
Alright, so.
Damn! 7.
Oh,
Superiority dice pulling through. And you could disarm it. Alright, it's got to succeed a 15 strength save. Let's see what it does. Oof! Fuck, that's a crit.
yep, lucky bastard.
I wouldn't have gotten it if I had disadvantage. Yeah, you tried. It's good. That was a good move. You did some more damage to it, though. That's always good.
Yeah.
Alright.
I got my bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go into a rage.
Oh, as you rage out, roaring out, as you all feel his radiant rage. How does Karnark rage? Does he rage like a bull, or does he have a silent rage?
Well, let's see, that's a good
We
question.
haven't seen it in a minute.
I haven't seen it at all. He hasn't raged.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Basically, he's gonna stomp. He stomps his right foot down really hard and puts both of his arms out to the side, kind of clenching his hands if they're not gripping the weapon, and just roars out.
Yes.
It's pretty fast. It's not like a extended thing. It's just like rah. And he's ready to- yeah.
I gotcha. You roar out, you begin to rage. While you're raging, you have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. And you get to add a certain amount of damage to each of your attacks, called rage damage.
+2, I think. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, awesome. As you rage out, goes and looks at you, almost acknowledging you as a challenge. right. What would you like to do?
That's my turn.
All right. That is your turn. This is Skeletal Knight's turn. So the Skeletal Knight is going to look at you, Karnark. Gonna pull back its large flail, and going to try to slam it into you. 20 hit you.
Yeah.
All right. You're gonna take 15 bludgeoning damage, but it's halved, rounded down. So you'll be taking 7 bludgeoning damage.
Alright.
And I need you to succeed. I need you to make me a strength saving throw as this thing begins to push you back. You succeed. You do not get pushed back. You withstand. You hold your ground.
I think I have advantage on that anyway.
Mm-hmm. You actually have a +4 to it, so it'd be a 21 technically.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Because of Dantu's aura protection.
Oh shit!
Or it'd be a 20 instead.
Well, I think I have like advantage on strength.
Oh
check.
yeah. Definitely. Yeah, it would be a 20 by default. You'd have advantage. Awesome. Yep. Tries to do it, just can't. And then he sees that, and he's gonna pull back his flail one more time, and he's going to try to hit you with it. 24 to hit. You'll take 7 points of bludgeoning damage, smacking you in the face with it.
7.
I need you to make me another strength save.
So that's like -3 then.
Mm.
Another strength save.
You succeed. Damn, holding your ground.
I am strong.
Nice.
Strong like ox.
As his bonus action, when he hits somebody, he gets to, you see him as he smacks you with the flail, and you hold your ground just as you, look back up. You see, just as you open your eyes from flinching for a second, you see as his shield's right in front of your face. He's gonna try to shield bash you.
No,
Does a 14 hit you?
it does not.
And he misses. Tries to do it, but you just hold your ground, pushing off his shield. As he looks at you, the flames in his eyes grow brighter. And that is his turn. It is Amara's turn. Amara's like, oh shit. Gotta
Alright.
do something. Amara.
I'm gonna go pee right quick while you're
Yeah,
doing
go
it.
right ahead.
Right there, turn, sorry.
Let's see here. Alright. Amara is going to... Amara is going to move over 5, 10, moving over the table. Zamara takes their staff, takes it, and moves and pushes and just takes it, holds it in both hands, and slams it down on the ground. You see as a crack forms in the ground that leads all the way over to there. As Amara is going to cast the spell. Erupting Earth. And is going to put it in an area, a 20-foot radius. It's a 20-foot area, so put it right here. As Amar takes their staff, slams it into the ground, a crack forms, leading all the way over to there, forming in a center point behind that large skeleton. As they take their staff, they say some words in Druidic, and suddenly They pull the staff up from the ground as you see cracks quickly form in the earth and shape that part of the room. As all of them need to succeed a dexterity save. Who fails? Amara save is 15. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. All right. All of them fail except the one on the right. As all of them except the one on the right are going to take 3d, well, bludgeoning damage. Nice.
Yeah.
Let me draw that one there. This one instantly shatters. The skeleton instantly shatters. This skeleton here is not, but they take massive amounts of damage. And the one in the middle takes a chunk of damage too. As it suddenly becomes bloodied, you could say.
Hi, Phoebe. You want cuddles or you supposed to sit on top of the computer?
And that is going to be Amara's turn.
Dad loves you. You can come over and cuddle if you want.
Hello.
Hey.
Greetings and welcome back.
So, Amara moved off to the side, looked over, and casted Erupting Earth.
Okay.
From the ground, targeting the point directly behind the skeletal knight. As they walked over there, they took their staff, they held it in between their hands, they slammed it on the ground. A small crack formed at their feet where the staff is, moving between both of you, going directly under the skeletal knight's legs and to that point behind them. And they say a few words in Druidic as this greenish energy wisps around them, and they take the staff and they shout a word, Eruptus! As they pull it up from the ground. And you see, there's almost like you hear almost like a loud rock cracking sound comes up from behind him as these massive cracks in the earth suddenly open up and just crack down on everything within that radius, within that square I just put. See the skeleton that's back here instantly dies, shatters. Skeleton that's right here instantly dies, shatters. Skeleton that's right here, most of its body gets destroyed, but it's still up.
Need a burrito.
No.
My turn.
And then the skeletal knight in front of you takes a decent amount of damage, and it is now looking bloodied. All right, but that is Amara's turn. It's the skeletons in the back's turn.
They're going to die instantly.
This one is going to begin to move through his skeletal ally. He's going to go 5. And he's going to go 10.
I'm attacking now.
Go ahead and make me glaive opportunity attack.
I know you've been waiting for this moment.
You better believe it.
You're gonna whiff. All that waiting for a miss. Nope.
19 hits.
Nice.
Go roll damage. Slashing into it, 9 damage. That's all you needed. How do you do it to it?
Damn.
I am cutting in half.
Nice.
walk up and
Bisecting the
close.
bones. They open up as this dust just and this goop bone marrow leaks out of it all over the floor. Nice.
Damn, son.
Yeah, boy.
Dim sum. Awesome. So, and that is the skeleton's turns because there was only 3 right there. All right, and the larger one, it's their turn. Let's see. All right, top of the round, Dantu, you are up.
You know how to do it. Attack my glaive.
Yep, a 17 just hits. Nice. Doing some 14 slashing damage, cutting into the large skeleton.
I'm going to do extraction.
Mm-hmm. Yep, another 17 that hits. Doing 11, cutting deeper into the skeletal knight.
And
It's
now
really hurting.
I'm going to use my blunt in my glaive and go again.
Yep.
And then do like, what is it, plus roll 2d8?
No. It's
A
what are you talking
D4.
about?
D-
So it's
It's a
the
D4.
bonus action. So the first one you hit was 9, the 19, right? Or no, that was the opportunity. The first one was the 17, so you did 14 damage. The second attack was the 11 damage, and the third attack was the 25.
Yes.
That does, instead of it doing a D10, it'll do 1d4 plus everything else.
So we got
It'll be
that
1 plus your strength mod plus 1.
so 6 damage. Is that right? I'm tired.
Yeah, it'd be 6 damage.
All right.
Good job.
All right. And did you want? I was gonna say, I think you used all of your spell slots, so you can no longer
can't do anything.
blind smite.
I can't do shit.
Yeah, you cut through a good chunk of it though. Dang, young.
Yeah,
Fucking
boy.
it up a lot. Nice. All right, sub your movement.
I'm not going anywhere. I think I'm fine. That's it. I need my turn.
Do you have a bonus attack too?
What do you mean?
That was
Or a
it.
bonus action.
The pole arm was
Oh.
the using the pole arm master. It's a bonus action to make another attack.
Buffalo girl. Yep. Again. I need my turn.
Mm. All right, so that is the case. Then it is Karnak.
All right.
I need you to Hulk smash.
Yep, an 18 hits. Doing
Hi.
6 damage plus your rage.
Hey, little
damage.
girl. Come here.
So it's 8.
Yep, so 8
Oh,
damage.
little
cutting
girl.
deep into the skeletal knight.
You want
it's,
cuddles?
You can see the green glow in its eyes are starting to kind of flicker and fade a bit. 22. Fuck, you're so fucking close. It's just barely hanging on. As
Why
it's
did you
standing there
grow?
looking at you, the green in its eyes are fading. You see cracked several of its ribs. It looks like the only thing that's just holding the skeleton together is the necromantic energy.
Well, that's pretty much all I got there, so I'm gonna end my turn.
All right. As the skeletal knight's body crackling, barely hanging on, it's gonna push itself. It's gonna go all out. It's gonna try to make an attack against you first, Dantu, with its large flail with 10 feet of reach.
All right.
Gonna try to smack into you for 21 to hit.
Yeah.
All right. So it's like 10 points of bludgeoning
But-
damage.
I have my armor. I got this up, so he's gonna take 10 damage, right?
Oh yeah. He'll take He'll take 10 damage as he goes to strike you. You see as it hits. It looks like it is about to hit you, but suddenly this bluish light erupts from the side of you as it shields you, almost cracking it like a plate of ice. As suddenly this wisping blue sickles of ice that crack off of it suddenly wisp around in the air, swirling, and then almost look right back at the skeletal knight and all impale into him. How do you do it?
He's gonna
Shield him
become.
with your fucking
Yes,
shield?
exactly. So what's gonna happen to him? He's gonna instantly freeze and slowly crack until he falls in pieces of ices. You know, like chunks of ice, rather.
Yep. As he smacks into you with this large flail, it consumes the entire shield. But as you see this, it almost hits into you like you were an icicle, but all of this ice forms and falls off of you as it sloughs around into this bluish mist, forming into these icicles that suddenly swirl around the skeleton. Just this big mist, this large fog consumes the room for just a second, then suddenly clearing up as you see the skeleton is frozen with its body extended out. and then you hear a crack, 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 and its body cracks and falls onto the ground. You've done it.
All right.
Killed it without attacking.
I'm somewhat of a badass.
Nice.
Damn.
Alright, I would like to loot their bodies now. Can I do like a investigation or something? Perception?
But yeah, as you take a moment to listen out for a second.
Damn. Sorry, look, I didn't mean to scare you.
You feel as though the immediate danger has passed. You don't hear any more footsteps. Amara sort of holds their staff closed and begins to listen out. And they look at you and they nod your head. They said, I think it's safe. For now. Let's not make too much more noise.
I'm gonna grab my sword.
You pick up Dawnbreaker. A Dawnbreaker goes unlit, by the way, when it leaves your hand. You have to activate it again in order for it to... You want to activate it or leave it off right now?
No, I'll leave it off for now.
Okay. Sort of like a lightsaber, but not really. All right, a 14 and a 19. And
Alright, little girl.
will help out too.
Oh, you little girl.
Alright.
You love your cuddles.
Investigation.
Nice.
Investigation.
So, oh, my cat's want to get down. I'm ready.
22.
I was gonna say, I'm taking the wine bottles out of that thing over there.
Oh yeah, you're good. So in the room, like I said, you find several plates, flagons, broken plates, broken flagons, a lot of blood. In the cabinet over here, you find approximately 3 bottles of a sort of a cheap wine. You could almost value each bottle to be worth around 2 gold pieces. I'd say no. Each bottle would be worth around 2 gold pieces. Then you find 3 bottles.
Now we'll go in the stash.
That's some cheap hooch.
Might need that.
That's gonna be our fucking celebration drink, by the way, whenever we're done.
You do see it does say Caetano. It does say Caetano Brewery, Caetano Distillery.
Did we find anything like
80 years. It's not an 80-year wine, no. But anyway, on the inside, looking around at some of the skeletons in there, and some of the other ghouls and zombies, you do find a total of 48 gold pieces amongst everything in there.
Okay.
Including on the you do find another 2 long swords, and you find so the giant, sort of the large skeletal guy, he does have a large creature half plate on. So this is it looks like it might have been played at one point, but due to its size, it might have just broken off and just gotten to the point where it's turned into half plate. But it is and you do find on his body, you do find a what I would consider to be a tower shield. A tower shield, normal shield gives you +2 to your AC. A tower shield gives you +3. You need at least a strength of 16 in order to hold it effectively. Otherwise, you need to be a large creature. So
longsword, is that like a
1d8, versatile 1d10.
So is that like a one-hander?
Yeah, it's a one-hander. Yeah, so a longsword is it's a versatile weapon, so that means if you use it in one hand, it deals 1d8 damage, but if you hold it in 2 hands, it can deal 1d10 damage.
Gotcha. If I was thinking,
But you do also find a large flail. This is a flail that is meant for a large creature. Which means if you can essentially get the effectiveness of a large creature, basically, if you have anything that says you count as one size larger, or blah blah blah, you can wield this.
What's the damage on a large flail?
A normal flail does 1d8 damage. A large flail does 2d8 damage.
2d8 damage.
Mm-hmm. And this is a large flail too. So the flail, flails weigh 2 pounds. This one weighs 20 pounds.
Okay, I want that.
Yeah.
How do I put that in? Let's see. I need to put that in my attack thing.
Yeah. So put it in your inventory first. And then you can put it in your attacks and spellcasting section. Hit the little plus button. Sort of format it the same way your other ones are.
Do I do strength plus anything or 4? Damage is 1d, 2d8, right?
Yes.
Plus strength, plus nothing. Type.
Yeah, it would be. It's just a regular. It's just a regular weapon. It's not magical, but it does 2d8 damage instead of 1d8.
So,
Is that right? Is that right?
So it's your proficiency plus your strength modifier. Is your strength plus 4?
It is.
Yes, that's correct. Go ahead and hit the damage for it. Damn, fuck. Yeah, that's right.
Goddamn.
Holy shit, it does bludgeoning, yeah. Fuck, dude.
Yeah. Also, reason I was gonna go ahead and get that, I can use that.
Yeah.
Because I have Ronnie.
Yep, you count as one size larger. So, yeah. Otherwise, someone would have to enlarge you.
Yeah.
So that's also a rule too. So if you can, if you have something like that, or if you are a large creature, you can use and wield large weapons.
Nice.
alrighty.
All right. So you look around as you take a minute to sort of grab a few of the items that are around here.
That's 16 gold apiece, by the way, for me, you, and Amara.
See, what I was going to do is do 24, but okay, I'll take 16. Terrible. Let's see. 16. 69, so that's 39.
That earthquake was pretty clutch, so.
That's true.
Yeah. So how much are you giving to Omara?
16 is. We
16
divided the
gold pieces.
48, yeah, divided by 3, so Dantu and Karnak and Amara each got 16.
Okay. Omara opens their coin purse. And accidentally, as Amara pulls up a coin purse from their backpack and is putting it in, they almost drop it on the ground, and you hear the sound of several coins clinking.
Alright.
And says, "Oh, sorry." And they take it and they put it back up.
Alright, what about the point pouch I looted
She
earlier?
knows how much they had.
Oh, shit.
But yeah, so but in the the coin purse, as you look on the inside of it, it seems to have 4 gold pieces and 2 silver pieces. And there is there's an uneaten bowl of chili on the end of the table
With or without beans?
with beans.
I'm gonna eat it.
As you go over to it and you begin to spoon it into your mouth, it is cold.
I don't care. I eat it anyway.
It tastes decent. It's military cloth, so it's not too bad, honestly. As you take it with you and you begin to drink the chili, consuming it. What would you all like to do? As you see the door in front of you has open, I'm gonna kind of
Is there
put these corpses on the lower level.
Is there a chance that we can do like a long rest? I know it's bad, but yeah.
Probably not. We're not safe here.
Yeah, you
What if
don't
they're shot?
feel like you're safe. Okay, so as you begin to move forward, I'll tell you. Looking off to the left, you can see that open door. And Karnak, as you begin to step forward and you just look out the door, you see a large creature slowly beginning to step into frame, just moving through the courtyard. I need you to make me a stealth check.
Big bucks don't whammy. Oh.
As you begin to back up slowly, one of your hooves moves back and crunches down onto a bone on the ground as you a little bit of metal from a plate that a skeleton was wearing drops down and makes a sound on the ground. You look back at it for a second and you see suddenly as this creature turns and quickly looks at the door itself as you move back. Do you want to stand where you are or move back into the room?
Yeah, I'm gonna move back.
As you move back into the room, you suddenly hear a horrible loud screeching, and the whole building shakes as you see some stone, little bits of stone and pieces begin to start falling just a little bit. As you hear this, as you can hear the sound of some strange claws gripping and ripping around the door. Like as you sort of peer around the corner, you can see this horrifying creature sticking its arm inside, grabbing onto anything that it can, as you see it grab onto the door and take the door and pull it out with it, ripping the door off its hinges. As you see it begins to start clawing at the ground, trying to reach its arm inside there. It can't fit in as it's moving its hand all the way around. You hear this horrible grating sound as the bone claws rip against the floorboards, ripping them up, creating these massive tears. You see it gripping against the stone, making a horrible gritting sound. As it does this for just a few moments, and then it moves back and it looks its head, and it moves down with its eye, and it looks through the door frame, just looking around, scanning. And it steps forward, steps away from the frame, and begins to move out of your view. And then you hear the sounds of metal being moved around and sloshing of what you can only imagine to be something akin to slop or shit being just moved around on the ground. And you can hear the sounds of metal creaking and breaking as you hear your metal creaking and cracking. You can assume this thing's probably eating now. As you sort of peer over and look, you see just horrible, deep cuts inside of the wood right here that extend into nearly 15 feet inside the room. As you can see, the boards are all torn up. The door is completely ripped off its hinges. The stone has all of these cuts on the inside of it. You can see small bone fragments on the ground. Almost like, sort of like if you have a cat and sometimes you'll find like, the cat's nails clippings, like the cat nail and everything, like old nail and stuff all around.
Yeah.
You kind of see that a little bit. But yeah.
So, is there anything in front of us, like, up this way?
So, as you begin to move forward, slowly pushing through, you can see another corpse lying against the wall, and you can see a blood stain moving into what appears to be in front of you, sort of a small, larger hallway. On both sides, there appears to be a door. One here, and one here. There's a small metal stone in the middle, and underneath it, you can see a word that says Watchtower.
And is there a direction that's pointing to the watchtower, or both these taking you to the watchtower?
It seems as if they're both pointing towards the watchtower.
Okay.
So, can we check the door?
Yeah. And as you're moving through, I'll need y'all to make a stealth check for me.
Shit.
Damn.
And Amara making one. Pretty good, Amara. Amara quickly moves over to the side of the door, sort of moving right over here very quickly. Both of you sort of lumber over, more so Dantu as he begins to move forward. He almost trips on a couple skeletons as his heavy armor is crushing through their bones, making all sorts of noise. You see Dantu, or I'd say Karnak, you see as the large creature outside slowly stops eating for a second. Begins to slowly turn its head. You feel like it'd probably do you good to get out of line of sight for a second. No, both of you can't fit in there. You can use your whole movement to get somewhere.
I totally expected Matt to move again to the exact same place I'd moved.
You hear his loud footsteps slowly begin to approach the door again. And you can hear the sound of the creature breathing. As it breathes loudly. You can feel the humidity of the room begin to heat up as this creature is almost breathing into it. And then you hear, don't, as it begins to move away. All right. So, you want to check the door?
Yes, carefully.
All right. Go ahead and make me. As you begin to sort of grab onto the handle of it, you do notice that this door is locked. As probably should be a watchtower.
Alright, well, I'm gonna have to try to unlock it.
Mm-hmm.
Bam.
Be it.
Well, I didn't.
Okay. Roll me a d20. Luckily, as you feel as you feel one of your last ticks slowly beginning to turn the lock, you feel it begin to strain a little bit too much, and out of just pure luck, you decide to stop. Unbeknownst to you, if you had continued and rolled lower than a 9, if you roll a 9 or lower on that d20, you would have broken your thieves' tools. Like, pulled out at the last second. You can attempt it again if you want to. It's going to be a higher DC this time.
What do you guys want to do? What do you think, Dan? Try again.
You're stealthier than I am. Try to see if you can open up to the door. See if it's locked as well.
Okay.
You want to try to open the other door?
Yeah.
You go and pull on it. It is unlocked.
I'm gonna push it open slowly to see what's inside.
Slowly begin to push it open. As you begin to just slowly look on the inside of you. First thing you immediately see is another dead soldier laying on the ground in a pool of their own blood. You see a set of stairs directly behind, looking towards the left side of the room. It appears to be two sets of stairs, one moving up and the other also moving up, almost in a like a traditional staircase, except it's open on the left side. Leaving the door open just a little bit more, see more of the room, see a few barrels and crates here and there hiding under the scaffolding of this ladder. You can see a lot of blood in the middle of the room. You open it, creep it up even more, see more bodies, more blood. And do you open it fully?
Yeah.
See the rest of the room. On the inside of this room, this appears to be, as you look up, you can see as a wooden scaffolding lines the walls, appearing as a structural support for the watchtower. You can see a large set of stairs on both your left side and your right side. Both appear to be going to opposite sides of this tower. They appear to be going up. It appears to be a very steep set of stairs. Typically, it seems like they're going up maybe about every 5 feet goes up another 5 feet, so pretty much at a 45-degree angle. You would say probably at the height of this tower, it's probably around 50 to 60 feet tall, but at the like that's towards the ceiling. But you can see as the stairs on the left and the right side probably reach up to more so around 45 feet tall. But as you look around, you can see several different barrels. You can see bodies and blood caking the floor. This room appears to be rather silent.
Well, let's check the bodies to make sure that's the case. If they appear to be dead.
I'm going to behead everybody.
Okay.
Well,
You're going to gonna start to behead everybody.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm cutting their heads. I'm not risking it.
All right. What's up real quick?
Slash. Slash. Slash.
Just a second. I found where I click this real quick.
Hello, girl. Matt, Phoebe's like using my legs and blanket as like a hammock.
You'll have that.
She is a very happy little girl right now.
Talk amongst yourself for a second.
So this one time at band camp,
No. Well, I mean, you could do so more. You could more so do it in character.
so this one time at band camp,
What's a band camp?
it's where you go and put musical instruments up your butt. It's fun. Terrible.
What the fuck?
Karnark looks off into the distance, uncomfortably, thinking about the giant instruments of his kind.
Woof. I imagine Vince preparing something for us, so yeah, I cut off everybody's head at this point.
I don't know. I'm getting to that. Just a second.
Just a second.
Need a light? My life for ire.
Intaro Adun Executor.
Oh no.
Adun Kulinaska.
And Taro would do.
Intaro Adun Executor.
Man, the first game in DLC was so good. More expansion pack.
Storm.
Yeah, dude, that was so hard.
God, so good.
It took me forever to beat the I think the first level was like Protoss or something like that.
It's hard.
Yeah, it's super hard. Like especially for a dumb kid like me.
It was fun. It shows my jam. I need to go back and beat the StarCraft 2, I guess.
It's really fun. Me and Rebecca did.
I've started it before. I think I got to 14 or 15 missions in the Terran side. I did one or two of the other ones just to see what they were like, at the
Indeed.
beginning.
It sucks though that they separate the game in three different games. It's so stupid.
I have all of them, so I could play all of them, whatever campaign I want. But I'd like to play them in order they came out. I think it's probably how they were meant to be played, I guess.
Probably, yeah, makes sense. Because the Protoss campaign is literally the end of the game.
Mm. It always is.
It's such a good
Yeah,
game. The story's kind of meh at the end though.
You'll have that sometimes. I played a lot of
Right.
games that kind of pissed me off at the end.
All right, so as you begin to move around, you begin to start cutting off the heads of all of these people. You can see there appears to be one next to Karnark, another soldier. You can see what appears to be a half elf man wearing almost like normal clothing. You could almost think of them almost to be a little bit younger. Could have been an errand boy, a squire, something like that. You do see another few bodies right in front of you and on the backside as well. Just begin to slowly move around, trying to cut their heads off. Cut the one next to Karnark's off. Let me move Amara in here. Don't want to leave any of these doors open or close them.
Let's close the door we came in so we don't make enough noise to get that big thing coming at us again.
Alright. Close the door. Close it behind you.
Alrighty. So if everybody's head's been cut off, blah blah. I want to investigate people's corpses.
Yeah. So I would say you get to about you cut off the corpse that is the two that are close to Karnak, and then you begin to walk over to the one right here in the middle. I need everyone to make me a perception check, but Dante, since you have a task you're doing, what's your passive perception?
0?
No.
Oh,
It's directly beneath all of your skills.
10.
Alright.
I'm still higher than mine, so.
And this is Amara's. Damn. Guy. Dantu, as you begin to move over to the corpse in the middle, and you begin to cut off its head, Amaris standing next to Karnak, sort of around a few barrels, just looking around. Karnak, as you look over at Dantu as he moves over to the corpse over here, and begins to cut off its head, takes his glaive, slams it down. Has to take his glaive back up because he didn't really get a good clean hit. Amara sort of looks around for a second and is a little cautious, Karnak, as you see them. They're almost like looking around, they're looking at specific places, then their head darts to another place, and then darts to another place, as if they're looking around at something. Alright. Dante, you raise your glaive up, and you go to slash down as you chop off its head. Amara will see this, but both of you do not. Put this up here. Doing that. Alright. Dantu. This will be with advantage. Oh, fuck. Dantu, does an 11 hit you?
No.
Alright, Dantu, you see as suddenly, as you're going to bend down onto the ground to almost like investigate this corpse after you chop its head off, you suddenly see as some creature lands right in front of you. It looks like it lands right in front of you. Its hands, these almost made out of just bone with these sharpened, really long claws, looks up at you, these green glowing eyes, and almost lunges its hands right at you. As you quickly move back, as you can almost see this black wispiness coming off of its fingertips, as it looks at you for a second, just a brief second.
I don't even see the creature.
Mm-hmm. As it pops in.
Now attack instantly.
For a second.
That's close up. It's in melee range. I can auto attack.
Mm-hmm. You were surprised by this.
Nope.
Mm-hmm. You did not see it with a 10 passive.
Okay.
You see as it jumps down, tries to hit you. The moment you look up, you see it for just half a second before it suddenly into this black mist in front of you. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Very sexy, man.
I know, right? So we have that, and then Amara. 22.
Damn.
Alright. So, and then I will roll its initiative. Let me see. What does it have for its initiative? Damn, it's a high initiative. Oh, rolled pretty low though. Alright, so at the top of the round, we have Amara with a 22, Karnak with an 18, Dontu with a 15. We'll call them the Claw.
The Claw. The Claw.
So, Amara looks over at Dontu for a second as this thing tries to jump down and stab it, and then disappears into this black mist and begins to start looking around. Let me make a check real quick here. All right. Samara begins to look around for it.
See. So good.
As Amara's looking around, you see as they're walking, walking in a second or two, looking, just trying to look everywhere for it, holding their staff close to them, trying to decide where this thing might be, but they cannot find it. So they are going to use their action.
Yeah, it's true though.
They look.
Kind of hard to like talk when being
right
talking.
next to Karnak. They're going to use their action to cast Cure Wounds on you. You'll get back 12 hit points.
Alright. That took me back to 59.
And they say, "Stay on your toes. It's here somewhere." All right, and that is their turn. Next up, we have Karnak. You're up. You know there's something close by. You don't know where it is, but you can try to make a perception check as a bonus action to look for it.
Alright, first of all, I'm going to.
Yeah.
Gonna light my sword. Bright light, so does that like show me what some shadow fuckers at?
Makes sense to me.
It's like 40 feet of bright light.
You gotta see where you are in relationship to it. We're still good. Just barely. And I'll put a radius on you. That way we can see. This is gonna be a giant fucking radius. Fuck, Dawnbreaker lights up the whole fucking area. Holy shit.
Thanks, Samantha.
Alright, stop right there.
Okay.
As you do so, as you move forward and activate it, you look up towards the top left up here. And you notice as you can see the shadow of an entity being cast in black mist.
There we go. Here we go. We better fuck somebody
We're
up.
just gonna assume that can kind of cover the whole room. That aura's making my eyes hurt.
Yeah,
Poor
that shit was
Ben.
wild.
I don't
That
think
shit
shit.
was bright.
I'm lucky then.
It was
But
green.
as you do see Karnak, you can see a sort of
Jesus
black
Christ.
wispiness with a white, almost like white bone sticking out of it, hanging up in the corner. That's roughly about 5, 10,
Yes, said
15,
it.
20, 25 feet up at the edge of a staircase
We're about to fuck this guy up, by the way.
as it's crouching looking down on you.
Jake was supposed to be here, but like, Jake didn't come.
Well, I'm gonna I'm gonna activate my dash action,
He's dashing.
Dash.
and I'm gonna run 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 40 to this guy here.
Yep, running up the stairs. Dun,
Oh
dun,
shit,
dun,
here we
dun,
go.
dun, dun, dun. Getting right up to him. Looks at you. Oh shit.
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh, I was gonna say it's a bonus action to activate Dawnbreaker.
Oh. Okay.
That would have been actually really good. But you can see him now.
Hey, would like say if you picked him up and threw him into the same my aura, would that trigger my auto attack on him?
No, because it's considered forced movement. They have
Okay.
to willingly move in.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't have anything I can do. I'm gonna have to end my turn.
He's gonna be a big old meat shield, I
Alright,
guess.
Dontu, you're up. Thanks to Karnak's light coming from Dawnbreaker, you can see the shadowy figure right next to him up here on this section of stairs.
Alright, so I'm gonna use my ring jump to jump up there. Is that fine? Is that fine?
25 feet.
So instead of going like around, I'm jumping straight across.
Yeah, it triples your jump distance, so we can look up. So are you just gonna like go from where you are?
I'm gonna go from where I am to there, and I was hoping to attack.
That's a bonus action to activate the ring, and then let's see here. Let's see. You can jump into the air, number of feet equal to 3 plus your strength modifier.
Okay.
That's a high jump. So 3 plus your strength, what is that?
7.
Mm-hmm. And
It's like 25 feet.
Oh,
You
so
can only jump like 7, I think.
you could jump onto part of the staircase though. But
mm,
it is, you have to have movement in order to jump that far.
yeah,
so
so I was
Theoretically,
walking.
if you have
Yeah.
30 feet of movement, you can jump up 30 feet, but that would be your entire movement. Otherwise, you could jump to like one of these sections of the stairs. I'll tell you, this is 5 feet off the ground. This is 10. This is, oh, I'm not, sorry. This is 5 feet off the ground. This is 10 feet off the ground. This is 15 feet. And where Karnak is 20 feet.
I think I'll just walk. So there's not much of a difference, right?
Mm-mm.
And if I go this way, so right here would be like 15 feet of movement, right?
Yeah.
And I have a total of 30 movement, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was really no
Those
difference.
are, yeah, I was gonna say that's not a. So the stairs, it goes right in front of you. It's 5 feet, 10 feet, 15.
Yeah.
And then where Karnak is, it's 20. And where the thing is, it's 25. And then that other little space is also 25. It begins to go up in the crossway, like it goes up and then up, like a zigzag staircase. This is like no, you can't do that.
What?
This is like 30 feet. This is 35 feet.
Okay, I'm
This is
confused.
40 feet.
Oh,
It
is
goes
that?
up.
Oh, I see what you're saying, yeah.
This is 45 feet.
Yeah, so this
I
is
can,
two different
I can
stairwells.
draw it out if you need me to.
But yeah,
It's-
I'm
it's-
fine here, right?
It's like this.
I get it, man. There's
It
like
goes like
it
that.
goes up and then goes up again to higher up,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, I got you. So I'm on the downward slope right here. Gotcha. We're good.
Yeah.
I think this ends my turn because I can't attack it.
So, yeah. All right. Then you do have your action if you want to use your action to do anything else, though.
I don't know what I can do. The only thing I can think of is the cow trap. That's just kind of dumb.
Oh, I gotcha. All right. If that is the case, it is its turn finally.
Actually, you know
All
what?
right, so
I do want to do the cow trap just in case for some reason Dahmer gets knocked down or something.
yeah. Where do you want to put it?
Fucking, we'll go with my helmet or something. That's when light up my helmet, right? Or something. I want to do like the light. One second, I'll show you what it's called. Light bearer. You know the light cantrip. Charisma is your.
You wanna cast light on your helmet?
I guess, man. It's just showing something there.
Yeah, sure.
That's
Definitely.
it.
You as you take your finger, as you take your hand and you touch it against your helmet, you cast light on your helmet as this bright light begins to glow from your helmet. What color is it?
Blue. It's a blue flame.
Yep, it's a blue flame, sort of a slightly wicking light.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very cool. And it begins to brighten up. You can see the creature a little bit better.
And now my turn.
Mm-hmm. All right, so you end your turn, and it is its turn. So, Karnak, it is right in front of you. As you see it, it is going to sort of crouch down and try to strike at you in an upward motion with both of its claws. As you see it sort of combines its hands together to form almost these two pointed spears. Going to try to stab into you.
Yes, like that stab's so good. Watch him critically hit. I'm calling it now.
There we go. Does a 19 hit you?
It does.
Yes.
All right.
Told you. I feel like
You're
coming.
going to take. You're going to take 18 piercing
Shit.
damage as these claws dig deep
Golly.
inside of you. As it grabs
Dude,
on. As
he's
it,
gonna die.
Begins to, hold on,
He's gonna die. We're all gonna die. Cool.
Oh. As it grabs onto you, as you see these claws, like you see one of the claws enter, and you knock away one of them as one of the claws enters into your chest, as you feel almost barbs stick out from it, and it pulls you close to it. You're currently grappled by this creature as it looks at you with this horrifying face.
Does anyone else help him?
Nah, this creature just has the ability to automatically grab whenever it hits.
I was saying, like, can I reduce the damage?
No, that doesn't reduce the damage. It just makes it so whenever a friendly creature makes a saving throw, they get to add your bonus. You then get to add your charisma to the bonus to the save to see if they succeed. All right.
Doesn't seem like
It
that.
strikes you, and then. Fuck. As it does this, it is going to use its bonus action
Oh shit.
to shadow jump. As it pulls
Shit,
you
what'd
in
you say?
close, this black mist erupts around you, and you both zoop up to a higher platform.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Right, and that is
Hey.
going to be its turn.
He went in my aura though, so does that mean auto attack him?
I was gonna say this one would be. That's your aura. So your aura is like. Let me do a little theorem here. That's 5. So it's 10. So it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, This is 40 feet up from where you are. You're 10 feet down. This
I
is
got that.
30 feet away from you. So, yeah, your aura is technically like your aura is 3-dimensional, but this is outside the range of your aura.
I tried.
It's very good. It was very good. Good suggestion though. It was a little bit close. You could have done it, but yeah, it teleports up there. All right, and that is going to be its turn. All right, it is top of the round. Amara.
Can she like whip it down?
It is 40 feet away, and Amara's Thorn Whip only has a range of 30 feet.
So if they move, they could, yeah?
Yeah, they're gonna try to. Alright, Amara's gonna go 5, 10, 15. Well, yeah, 15, 20, 25, moving to right here, trying to get as close as possible. And then they are going to try to Thorn Whip attack it. Thorn Whip. A 13 does not hit this creature, as it quickly moves out of the way of this Thorn Whip attack. Mar tries to send this whip out, just does not connect. Not too much they can do as a bonus action. So step back down for a second just to get out of range of it, out of sight. And that is going to be their turn. Karnark, you are up next.
Alright, well, I'm gonna try to, I guess, break free.
Yep. You make an athletics check.
Damn.
Fucking yeah, you grab its bony hand and you just rip it out from your fucking chest as you look into it, grabbing onto its wrist almost to the point where it's breaking. You are no longer grappled. Hey, young.
Action.
Mm-hmm. You have your bonus action and movement still.
Well, I can't really do much after that. I'm just gonna have to end my turn.
If you were to throw it down to me, that give you some.
I don't have an action.
You don't have an action at all? They said no
It's an
bonus
action
action.
breakthrough.
Grapple.
Mm-hmm. He's no longer grappled, which is good. You can't shadow jump with him. Alright, Dantu, you are up.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Can I hit him now?
Yes, you can. He is within range.
Groovy. This
And
motherfucker's
this
gonna
would be
pay.
considered flanking, too.
Nice, so he gonna die.
Hopefully.
26 hits.
$10 damage. Pachow.
Does 18 hit?
Nice. And 18, that hits.
Nice.
And if that's flanking, do I get extra like crits or something, or what?
If you just roll with advantage and you take the higher number. So that means out of those two numbers on there, you take the higher one when you have advantage. Yeah, 10. You do 10 slashing damage to it, cutting into it, and then you do another 8. Still have your bonus action.
I'm about to use it.
All right.
Pop that ass. Oh,
26 hits.
nice.
It's D4, right?
Yep, 1d4. Nice.
So that's another
maxing
8.
out.
That's another 8 damage.
That'd be 9 damage.
Oh, is it because it's +1?
Well, what's your strength?
4.
Yes, it'd be 4 plus 1.
Gotcha.
So 5. So 9 damage. Fuck, you're tearing this thing up.
Here, my friend, I kill.
Cutting through it, it's screeching as it looks back at you. Its claws soaked with your companion's blood. Alright. Is that your turn?
I believe so, yeah.
Alright. It's its turn. Let's see here. Alright, and let me roll this to see if it gets it back. It does not. Fuck, it's got a long reach. Oh, I didn't get its size right. You see as it suddenly begins to grow in size.
Giggity.
This is how big this creature is.
Oh, hi.
You see it begins to arch its back, its bones break, making room as new bones grow in its places as it grows in size. And it looks down at you, Dantu, as it takes a bone claw,
I have a question.
and rips it down towards you. Yeah.
So I still have one temporary hit point left from earlier. Will you still take 10 damage?
Yeah.
All right.
It hits you. Does a 22 hit you?
Yes.
Right. Make sure I'm rolling this right. You'll take 12 points of piercing damage.
All right, so I'll take 11 damage. You'll take 10 damage from me. I get rid of my temporary hit points now.
Yep. Take 10 cold damage. Oh, actually, you see the cold damage. It hurts him, but not as much as you were thinking.
He's resistant to cold damage.
Cool.
But yeah, so
My
this
health.
does that. Huh?
I was gonna say my health didn't update on the thing, but I guess it's fine. I'm keeping it on my end.
Yep.
I got 48 health down.
And then instead of jumping, it is going to make another claw attack. It chose not to grapple you, as because that hurt it.
Yay.
But let's see. Yeah, it's gonna try to hit you again. Oof. Fuck.
I think I'm good, right?
You're critical.
I rolled a natural one.
Does that mean I fuck you up?
Alright, Dan, it's a critical fumble. Dan, let me know. You tell me when to stop.
Sure thing. It's gonna be just a minute. Now.
Fuck. Awkward attack. You take -2 penalty to AC for 1d4 rounds. So its AC is lowered now. Fuck.
Damn.
All right.
All right, and let's see how many rounds. 1d4. 2 rounds. All right, that is going to be its turn as it roars out at both of you.
So he's gonna get fucked up in the next 2 rounds.
All right, so it is Amara. I was gonna move up 5, and then Amara. Looking up at it. Amara has another spell. Mara does not think that casting Erupting Earth again while on a platform is probably a good point, probably a good thing to do.
Can they heal our wounds?
What? Yeah. Actually, yes. As you see, as Amara takes their staff, they hold it in the air as you see this green light, this mist, sort of like this swirling light begins to come off of it, and they say, Vitalis! In Druidic. As you see... What the fuck?
It's a heal. We're playing RP.
Oh. As they see as you both see as this green light begins to swirl around Amara as they cast Aura of Vitality on themselves. So what this does is on this turn and for the next minute, every turn, as a bonus action, Amara can heal an ally within a 30-foot radius 2d6 hit points. And so Amara will look at Karnark, and Karnark, you are going to, as a bonus action, they'll expend. We'll do one of those, and Karnark, you will heal 6 hit points. And they're pretty far down, so that is they're pretty safe. That is going to be their turn, and it is the Karnark. It's your turn.
All right. Dawnbreaker wants to swing at this piece of shit.
A 15 does hit.
Ooh.
It wouldn't have before.
Oh, that's fair. Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yep.
Yeah,
A 12 slashing damage cutting into this creature as it roars out at you.
forgot the fire damage.
Oh, as the fire damage wreaths through its bones and its and this cloth around its neck, you see as some of the dust begins to fall off of its bones and its wilting and shriveled up body. It would be considered bloody at this point.
I'm gonna go ahead and have to swing one more again.
Oh.
11 does not hit.
But it's 11 plus 2, right? Or is it
No.
anything? Okay.
Oh, I forgot. There would also be another 2 that's on there because you're rage damage. Or are you raging?
I don't think I'm still raging.
No, you're not raging.
Oh.
Yeah. No, you are not still raging.
No.
Yeah, and 11 does not hit.
Alright. Well, that's pretty much my turn then.
Looks at you and roars out in this horrible guttural screech. Alright, Dantu, you're up.
I'm gonna kill this motherfucker, Pookie.
Go ahead, try it.
It's a lot
Aw.
of damage. Aw.
16, that hits. A 12 does not hit.
Alright, bonus action time.
Mhm.
Oh,
Damn.
well then.
It's not. It's just dodging your blows.
Yeah.
Stabbing into the dirt. Stabbing into the wooden frame around you. It's moving, dodging back and forth. This thing's very good. Even in its awkward state.
I end my turn. I'm about to get fucked up.
Alright. Dantu. Your health did that weird thing again.
What did it do?
It says
Oh, God.
48 out of 5 point. What the fuck?
Raid boss. Raid boss
What is
down.
that? It says 5.9777777 E plus 57.
Fuck.
Yeah.
My maximum.
Exponential, yeah.
That's a number. That
What's
you
your
can't
hit points?
comprehend.
59?
Yeah, pitching at the max.
What the fuck are you doing? There's gotta be some shit.
I'm not
you're
doing
like,
anything. I'm literally just sitting there.
Some weird extension you got. Anyway, it's gonna take its bone claws and it is going to stab at you. Well, actually, no, it doesn't want to do that. You see as the green glow in its eyes begin to glow brighter and brighter as it holds its mouth up in
Oh,
the
fuck
air,
me.
and then it moves its head directly down as this green gas just immediately rushes out of its mouth in a 15-foot radius around it.
Alright.
So that means Karnark, you're gonna get hit, and Dantu, you're gonna get hit, but Amara is just enough far away. This is 5, 10, 15. You're just in the radius, Dantu. 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Yeah, Amara's too far away. So I need both of you to make me Constitution saving throws.
And does my aura help him out too?
Not from this
Yes.
far away. Oh, actually,
He's in my aura on my
yeah,
screen.
yeah, that's right. It's diagonally. Yes, it would. So you'd both, well, not you,
Not me,
Yantu, but Karnark, you would gain a +3 to that, so an 18. Both of you succeed. So you will end up taking half of this damage.
Whoa.
Half of 19 damage of necrotic damage.
Aren't
Which is
I immune?
18, which rounded down, it's 9 damage.
Aren't I
Both
immune
you
to
take-
that?
You're not immune to necrotic damage.
Let's see. So disease, does that count as necrotic? Or vice
No.
versa? Okay.
Yeah, if it says it's a disease, it's a disease. It's very plain language when it comes to it. Necrotic damage is just like dark damage,
Do
basically.
you say 8 or 9?
9. So,
Oops.
but yeah. So you both take 9 damage, 9 necrotic damage. As this gas sort of surrounds you, you steel yourselves, this greenish mist. You inhale it and you see as you feel this burning sensation in your lungs, and you feel almost as if like part of your hair and skin begin to melt a little bit. And Dante, you feel as the skin under your armor begins to almost like melt just a little bit. Very, very dangerous stuff. And that is going to be its turn. All right. Next up is Amara. Amara, as a bonus action, is going to heal Dantu as a bonus
Woohoo!
action. Aura Vitality. Dantu, you'll get back 6 hit points.
Alright, thank you much.
They're currently concentrating on that.
We get
And
effed
then
up.
as Amara's action, they are going to.
My nose is so itchy.
I'm not going to use their big one.
Steve's good.
Actually, here we go. They're going to look up at the creature. They're going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Going to be 30. 5 feet under you, Dantu. That'd be 5, 10, 15.
Oh my gosh.
5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15. Okay. As they take their staff, they put it on the ground. You see greenish magic. Oh, well, actually, no, they can't do that one. It's a concentration spell. That'd break their aura. Ugh. Not very good.
They only had it for 2 rounds, right?
Dantu, you are as Amara. Was this? No, that's concentration 2. That's the thing. A lot of druids have a bunch of concentration spells.
Yeah.
They're just gonna whip them.
Whip him.
Thorn.
No, you must whip it.
Wacha! A 17 hits it. Damn, 10 piercing damage as it breaks some of the bones, destroying them, and they're going to choose not to pull them. Alright, and that is Amara's turn. Alright, Karnark, you're up.
Alright. Going for old trusty.
Kick his ass, Seabass.
Yep, 21 hits. Nice. The fiery blade dancing into it. Oh, low roll.
Oh no. It's a ripperoni on it.
Cutting into it, its body breaking down. It's not looking hot.
Oh,
A 19, that hits.
big boy.
Fuck. Slashing into it.
Oof. That's a lot of fire damage on that one.
That's a lot of damage.
You
know
need some more
what?
flex tape for that.
I think it's enough damage too.
Ooh,
How do you do it?
I'm gonna fucking just crush him with the sword of fire. Just
Mm.
trade overhand, double-handed. Just cleave straight down the middle. Short,
Yep.
sweet.
You take your sword. You take your sword, slashing into him. You cut its leg down. It gets down onto one knee. As you take your great sword, Dawnbreaker. You jump into the air and you overhand swing. Goes right through its head, right through its head, neck, chest, its stomach, its pelvis goes straight through.
He died.
Smacks into the
Oh,
ground.
what happened to that screen?
The platform beneath you
The fuck
shakes
just
a little
happened?
bit as
Hold
you
up.
see as it looks out, as it looks up, as its body begins to shake,
Very random.
and it falls in half as this greenish, this blackish ooze falls out of its body, and you see this greenish mist comes out of its skull, out of its eyes, and float off and disperse into the air. It is dead.
You.
Dude. Hmm.
Alrighty.
Let's
As you take a
look,
moment, yeah, as you take a moment to look around, notice that the immediate danger is past.
So, can I loot his body?
Hmm.
Can I start of it?
Yeah, definitely. He doesn't appear to have any weapons on him. Around his neck does appear to be an old black shirt almost. It looks more so like a cape that was tied around it, but more so in sort of a scarf look. Very wicked looking creature too. Anybody can make me a religion check or an arcana check if they want to try to identify this thing.
Dan, I was about to say, this is you, man.
Yep, I'm on top of it.
Yeah, so what this is, Dan. Dantu. This seems to be something that you've heard about once or twice in your travels.
It's a shrike.
Although it seems to be almost like, as compared to your notes that you've had and things that you've studied, it seems to be almost like a reduced version of what this creature may have been. This doesn't seem as powerful as one that you may have heard about. This creature is called a bone claw.
That bone claw, hell.
This specifically, what a bone claw is at least from the book, what a bone claw is a wizard who tries to become a lich but fails, becomes a bone claw instead. These hideous, cackling monsters share a few of the lich's attributes, but while liches are immortal masters of the arcane, bone claws are thralls to evil, hatred, and pain. You know that a bone claw can serve only an evil creature. If its master finds redemption or sincerity, turns it away from the path of evil, the bone claw will be destroyed. Otherwise, a bone claw can't be destroyed while its master lives. No matter what happens to the bone claw's body, it reforms within hours.
So we need to find this master, yeah?
But looking at this creature, it shares several similarities to what you would know a bone claw may look like and things that a bone claw could do. But its potency, based on what your teachers and travelers, in your, religious studies have taught you, does not line up with what this creature was. This seems to be some sort of something similar to a bone claw, maybe some strange reproduction of a bone claw's abilities, but not the same.
Perversion.
A cheap copy.
A cheap copy, you could say.
You.
So, but on its body, you do find a coin purse behind it. That does appear to be as you sort of hold it out, this seemingly has a good chunk of platinum on the inside. It appears to have roughly 12 pieces of platinum.
Good, I'm gonna need all of that.
All right.
So, platinum coins are, one platinum is worth 10 gold.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
so just go ahead and give all three of us 4.
Yeah.
You can add 4 platinum, Dan.
Oh yeah.
And I'll add 4 plat to Mars.
Yeah.
All right. So I would like to look and see if any of these barrels has like food in it.
Yeah, sure. Make me an investigation check.
Shit.
Looking around in them, DC wasn't really too high. Most of these, you can pop them open real quick. Most of them are filled with various materials, like raw materials, such as, like, you can see a couple have some iron ingots and stuff in them. A few of them have a few arrows in them. You maybe recover around 22 arrows or so.
I want those iron ingots. Put them in the bag.
There's roughly around 4 iron ingots in one. I'll go ahead and post these 2. Arrows. 4 iron ingots. You do find also what appears to be some studded leather armor.
Go on.
And you also find what appears to be... Let me look this up real quick. You do find what appears to be some splint armor in one of them.
What is that and the armor rating?
Splint armor is heavy armor. It has an armor class of 17.
I want this.
All right. Yep, and it is a splint armor.
How many more arrows was it?
22.
I just added that, updated the part inventory with most of that stuff that we got. I didn't update it with the iron ingots.
All right. So what's the weight on that?
And there is one of the guys who are in the back who you were chopping their heads off when you finally get back to it. One of them has chainmail on.
Sorry, I had that.
Which is still fine. So it is. I'll tell you, the splint mail is worth 200 gold pieces, and the chainmail over there is worth 75.
Right. So I'm wearing the splint armor. How heavy is it?
The splint armor, it is 60 pounds.
All right. What's my total equipment load I can hold?
It is 15 times your strength modifier, or 15 times your strength score.
So 285.
Mm.
All right, I can still hold all this stuff. We're good.
Yeah, that is what you find in this room.
I want to put the other chainmail in the bag so we can sell it later.
Already
Okay.
did.
Oh, nice. Awesome.
Yeah. Karnak, looking up as you sort of on this platform that you're on. Oh, and let me roll the rest. It generally takes about a minute for you to go through all this, and we will roll the rest of Amara's healing. Roll this real quick. Because over the course of a minute, it's already been 12 seconds. So the rest of this, it's 16 d6 thing. That's 2, 4, 6, 16. Yeah. 16d6 healing. So if they'll take 4 points of healing from that. Minus 4. So there's a pool of 49 hit points. If anybody else wants any more, y'all can just
I definitely
choose to
do.
decide that amongst yourself. 'Cause I know both you were a little bit lower, so there's 49 hit points to go around.
I only need 22, so
All right. Do you take? Is it all right for him to take 22? Karnak? It'll be 27 hit points left if he takes 22.
Yeah, because I need exactly 27 to
Oh, all right.
it's
be
perfect.
max level. Yeah.
Perfect.
you go. You guys are max.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Or a vitality is a great spell.
Seems like it.
So, yeah. So, Karnak, where you are right now, you're on a platform that's roughly 45 feet in the air. As you look towards your right, which is over here, you can't really see it because the map kind of extends off. You can see where the watchtower was, around the past the fort where you were normally moving towards. As you look over there, you can sort of feel a little bit of the wind blowing against your fur and your hair.
I'm a furry motherfucker.
You look out towards the city. You can see it from a much higher perspective. You can see as a dark, swirling storm cloud gathers in the distance. You can see as these
We're gonna die.
strange greenish lights.
There's so many
begin
guys
to,
here. Big ass dungeon.
almost start forming near the horizon of the ocean as this sort of rainy storm begins to flood over the city.
Oh snap. We gonna die.
But there is another side to this large watchtower. Would you like to climb up the stairs to this other one?
Yeah, let's walk.
And Dantu, if all of you, while you're climbing up there, go ahead and make me a stealth check.
Ah.
Not too high this time. Pretty good. We'll roll it for Amara.
I rolled really fucking high. I rolled really high.
Pretty good. You all pass. As you begin to move further up, you begin to, as you move further up, you notice as you come across the stairs, you can see, very similar to the other side that Karnak was on, you can see an opening, but this time looks out onto the courtyard. But set on this side, you can see something in the middle of this platform, and I'll drag you over to it in just a second. Set in the middle of this platform, you can see what appears to be a large contraption. At its base, almost like at where its operator is, there appears to be a corpse laying there lifeless. But as you look over,
You got DC.
you look, and you can see it appears to be a large ballista with an arrow, with a ballista bolt loaded into it.
Blister.
Let's kill that motherfucker, Pookie.
Pokey.
Yeah, and as you sort of slowly look over the edge, you can see that large. You can see the large walking abomination just eating a pile of bodies.
Well,
As it begins to chew on them, moving these corpses into its mouth. You both look at the ballista and realize that a new option has opened up. You look off towards the corner, looking towards, you can get a better size of the well now in the corner of the courtyard. As you look over, it's pretty obvious from your angle, from this high up. You can see kind of down in there. You can see what appears to be Captain Curtis Curtis right there. And some sort of a mage, like a magister. Sort of standing on some type of dimly lit floating disc. That's just sitting in the well, maybe about around 8 feet down.
So I like to shoot it with a
over.
ballista. So you go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good. And I'll put this guy like right here. And as you sort of look over, you see them there as they're sort of looking at the creature for a second. They turn their heads around for a second, and they look up and they see both of you. Captain Curtis gets the attention of the Magister and points up at y'all.
And I do the middle fingers to him. You know the horns?
Oh, the metal horns?
Yeah.
Yeah. As Captain Curtis looks at you and just nods his head. And then you see him like look over at you and cover his mouth as he points at you. And you hear a voice in your mind. You hear, "I'm glad you all made it. Now, if we're going to get out of here, we're either going to have to distract that thing or fight it. I'd prefer not to fight it. What do you think?"
Well, we can shoot it to distract it, and then we can all haul ass through the back.
Yas.
Well, once we shoot it, it'll probably be trying to get to us, and they can run through the door over there downstairs. Pretty much, right?
Yeah. You do see, as you notice, you sort of step around the corner just a little bit. You can see there does appear to be sort of a stone stairway that seems to be moving up, maybe it's about 5-foot incline. You remember Corvo, as they were passing by, that appears to be where the fort seemingly curved. And you can kind of see from your angle, Karnark, behind there, like roughly like around this direction, there's another large sort of circular fortification. And over here, that's where the wall gate was. So right on the other side of it, it's like a 25 foot tall wall. But if they're able to get to somehow over to this side, you feel like they could probably either hop off that way, or if they were distracted, they could run down the center and get in through that door that was over here that the creature tried to break into.
I feel like we could probably shoot it with that ballista, and then that'll give those guys at the well time to jump off over there. When we shoot it, we can haul ass back the other way, because it'll be like, fuck, I just got shot in the ass with the ballista, and we can be running the other way.
Mm-hmm.
I want to shoot in the head.
I mean, we're probably not going to kill it, that's the thing.
So, but as you reply back to him, you hear a voice in your head of him saying, "Sounds like a good idea. Take your time. Give us a moment. We'll get ready."
We're going to shoot this guy and buy them some time to run
So,
by.
as Karnark and Dantu, as both of you look at each other, you turn around, you see Amara and the rest of the party. As you all nod your heads at each other, looking at the ballista, looking down at this horrible undead abomination, looking at Captain Curtis and Magister Tullius, they give you the nod. And we'll pick up next time.
Word.
Okie dokie.
There we go. Well, it ran a little bit later than I thought, but I hope you guys had fun this session.
Indeed. I thought Will never got never got us another player, did we?
No,
Nope.
Jake, he sent me a message. He said, "I'm still running errands. I'll be there in an hour," and then just nothing.
Almost 4 hours later.
Rip.
So, but you know, it's all right. Well, next session we'll have a. I think we'll have a good bit. So.
We'll tell him that we fought the big thing without him. He was wanting to fight it.
Yep. So I hope y'all enjoyed it. You know, I certainly did. I made this map here, so made it custom. Hope you liked it.
That's good.
Ooh, custom mapper.
I try to do that when I have time, and so I want to put a lot of details into it. So
You did good.
yeah. Thank you.
Indeed.
And we'll execute the plan of how you're gonna do it next time. We'll talk to your fellow party about it, and let's get ready for an action-packed time next time.
We're gonna put my paralyzed
Oh,
poison.
I will say too, Karnak, when you were on that other side, are you still in the game right now?
No, I already closed it.
Okay, that's fine. Don2, you still in the game?
Yas.
Make me a perception check really quick.
Alright,
I'll give you
alright.
advantage on it. This will be whether I post this picture or not. A nat 20. I'll post it. In the distance, as the party, as you looked on the other side where you can see the city being encroached on by these large storm clouds, and in the distance you can see these flashes of green light that almost appear as though it's lightning. Dawn 2, you squint, looking in the distance, and you see something far, far away that strikes a bit of fear
Oh,
into you. And I'll upload this picture.
let's do the pictures.
I found some cool AI art generated stuff. So
There you go.
see something large in the sky floating towards the city.
Okay.
It's Nax Ramus.
Basically, I guess.
Big old skull.
Indeed.
And yeah, that is what you see. Isn't that pretty cool?
Yep.
I just realized Samantha typed something to me earlier, but my bot blocked it by default.
Yeah, she sent me something saying that if she had her computer, she would join. So
Yeah, I saw that now.
yeah. Oh well. But yeah, glad you all enjoyed it. We'll pick up next week. Should pick up next week. I will say though,
So much cat hair.
probably, just in advance on not this so I guess next week is the 26th. Week after that's the 5th. I think the weekend after that, depending on how it goes, we may just like on the March 12th, may not do anything that weekend just because inventory is on the 11th,
Yeah.
and it's going to be kind of a bitch and a half. You kind of have to do that and then do this too. So I'll just say, at least for March 12th, we will not play. But these next 2 weeks, we will.
Alrighty.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead